Okay, so you can hear everybody and everything.
Hey,
And everything's
Spyro.
good. Everything's perfect and great, and I don't have to be on my PC screen anymore.
Yay.
Everything's great, Spyro.
I can hear the game.
I'm looking so forward to you hating Hunt.
Okay, here we go. For real this time, and no one's gonna talk about stupid stuff.
Hey, Spyro, would you release me from Crystal?
I don't like the sound of that.
Like, Crystal Fox is keeping trapped. Yeah, destroy those changing moves. It'd be a 1950s beach tough.
Star Fox Adventures literally has
I acquired a
like
skill point!
sexy saxophone in it. Yay!
What does that mean?
If you go into your guidebook, like so press start.
Hold on, I wanna blow up these fans.
Alright, you do that. I believe what you probably got the skill point for was for taking out a certain number of dudes before they hit under tents. If you go to the guidebook.
Oh,
Then press X.
I'm missing a peacekeeper. Oh, scare 6 more
oh, wait,
tents.
Oh, okay, so you scared 10 of 6 of the tents.
Yeah, one thing that's good about the very newer stuff that's Insomniac based at least is they'll just tell you what the skill points.
Yep. It's really nice. Like in the original, they were all mysteries that you had to figure out on your own, and they're pretty.
Oh, they existed, but
The game won't tell you unless you did them.
Yeah, they only existed in the second and third game, and they were only really tracked in the third game.
What is this?
It's a goop volcano.
What?
You know, as obviously would be in Peacekeepers. It's the purple
Where's
sludge.
I need to, there's a dragon missing. Gotta find a dad.
Oh yeah. Well, the balloonist is behind you.
Yeah.
Well, you said that there's.
No,
like,
there's a dad
there's
here.
Oh, in Peacekeepers. Oh, well, I mean, just keep going in the direction you were going.
This way?
Well, no, like, because this is all a big circle, and you go clockwise around the circle.
Only clockwise.
Yeah, you can't go backwards from here.
It's counterclockwise is poison.
Like, you can go from the end to the beginning, but you can't go from the beginning to the end. And you did not go all the way around the circle.
Can't wait to see what unique personalities we meet.
Ooh, me too. Oh no!
Rip.
Oh.
And Spyro died. And the Spyro became one of the purple goop.
And Spyro became a fossil.
And returned to whence he came.
Maybe from over here?
Maybe. Might be a little bit easier to glide.
Nice.
It looks like there's gems over there.
Yeah, I see that.
Get weird amounts of lift. Glide.
Yep. Yeah, make sure that you're always jumping from the very tippy top of your jump. But it's not super difficult, it's because Spyro has a lot of hang time.
I don't want to do this. Hi, Tuttle. Hi, Gaboos.
Oh.
I probably said that already.
Yeah, guess what Night Fight is.
Oh no!
It's this. Well, this is more of a nightfall, but same idea.
Oh, Nightfall.
Okay, maybe there's a dad down here? No, that's just an ice cavern.
Can't be any dad. Can't be any dads in the ice. It's too cold for dads.
Yeah, dads hate the cold.
Yeah, famously.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Well,
the best.
So, okay. Gone around the circle. Oh, there's another... I got you already! I got you, mean... person?
Ah, you got him again. Oh, and you got a key, which means that there's a chest somewhere that you didn't get.
Oh. Okay, I went around the circle now. What were you leading me to?
I don't know. Look around the area. Like, use your camera. Peek around.
Big ramp.
There's a big, very auspicious ramp.
Oh, and there's a thing over there.
I don't think you've been over there yet.
I don't think I've been over there yet. Hi, Boots! It's Dargan!
Dragon.
Dragon! Dragon! Well, oh, whoops.
Whoop.
Never mind. It's not Dragon anymore.
Yeah, not quite at the peak.
Boots is a strong man of a chat, just carving Dagron into the table with an X-Acto knife.
Held a message for a reason. Identity. Allow.
What?
I can't believe Yavuz is attempting to box Raniger. Specifically box Raniger.
Well, I was able to hop out of it a couple of times. I don't think I was supposed to do that.
Well, you are like the way that this this is like easy mode like Death Pit, and that you have like opportunities to get yourself out of it. Well, you have an opportunity to get yourself out of this one though, because it's far too
Steep.
So
Scary.
Automod is okay with bots doxing himself. Alright.
Yay! I
Yeah,
just barely made it. Oh.
Just make sure that you're jumping from.
Yeah, gems.
Gems,
Yes.
gems, 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 gems.
Yams. Also, I'm pretty sure that you got all of the dads in this area. You're just missing gems. Is the percentage?
Oh, no, no, no.
Yeah. You got 3 out of 3.
Oh! I'm sorry, I thought the egg was a missing one.
Yeah, you
No,
also
no.
grabbed the egg.
No, I thought the egg was a dad.
No, that is the opposite of a dad. That is a free dad.
Oh, okay, well I did it. I got all of them. Now I die, right?
I mean, you can just. There you go. Go back.
Oh, I did it.
Pick your favorite level.
Yeah. Just pick any of them. You can even fight the boss first if you want.
Dry Canyon, Icy
Night
Cool.
Dry Canyon just sounds unsafe.
It does.
That's where all the
Ooh, and who
That's
likes
called
safety? I don't.
druggy dragons hang out.
Dragon. Do, do,
The
do,
dragons.
Do, do, dragon. Oh,
No, it's just
get it, get it.
there we go.
Actually, the dragons are more likely to be in the next world. Actually, world after next.
Come on, get the gem. The gem, Spyro. Ah.
Same as a metaphysical concept, Spyro. You can't interact with it.
Loop de loop.
Yeah, Barnes, storm your way into this level.
Huh? Oh, you have a gun.
Here's where enemies become jerks.
Yeah, because
Yep.
they have guns.
Yeah, they start getting ranged attacks, which you don't have a very good way to counter because you don't have ranged attacks.
Because I'm a little baby dragon.
Yep.
Look, I went through all of them.
can't spit fire like this.
Or I'll just break it.
I mean that's how you do that, is like how you take care of that one chest. You just keep flaming it until it spins itself apart. You wear a gun. Unfortunately, they have really good aim and they can turn on a dime.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
What?
Can't be flamed.
Ah, I broke it. Boing.
You learned well.
Yay!
I've successfully been tutorialed.
That's jokes.
They're jerks. I don't like
Yeah,
them.
these are like the least bad version of like ranged enemies.
Now,
Oh,
listen, you see, if they were realistic, you could simply keep breathing fire into the iron shield members.
We talked about that last time.
No,
I'm wearing oven mitts.
I'm forgetting our bits.
Only in a week.
And yes, we are being elements because
Look, the dad! I found a dragon! Dragon!
Got
Conan.
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 Ah!
Who's Don Quixote, apparently.
Spyro.
Oh! I like that
Yeah,
guy.
you're already getting the thank you for releasing me.
Well, thanks, Spyro.
You're
Uh,
welcome. Look, that's
There you
a thank you is more than enough. The thanks that I need is the freeness of the dads.
All dads deserve to be free.
Yeah. Stupid to say. Oh, bird.
Sorry. I didn't realize that apparently the official stream, like the official stream line was that dads do not deserve to be free. Didn't realize that was a controversial thing to say, but alright.
It's just, it's very dumb. That's all. It's just a dumb thing to say.
Yeah, it's
It's
dumb.
a dumb
to think
chain of
that-
words. Dragon! Dragon! Dragon!
I guess I have to agree, Shell. It's dumb to think that dads shouldn't be put into some kind of jail or slavery.
Or slavery. Look!
Dad
look!
slavery.
Look! It's Boris!
Of course, to work in the dad mines.
Oh.
Where this dad came from.
Good gliders. You are a good glider. Hey, Spyro?
I was
No.
born to glide.
Born to glide.
Huh.
Does not believe you.
No, he very much doesn't.
He saw how many times you died in the hub world.
Probably. I saw that from over here! Wow!
I've been watching you, Spyro.
You suck!
I was honestly surprised that you were the one that saved me.
Oh.
Kind of expected you to be dead by now. Yeah, you can't charge Lars men. Too
I'm
big.
sub. Now.
I'm a southern dragon of the sticks. I don't know why you think all southern people are banjo.
I mean, we'll be
No,
in a place to
that was a goof. If Banjo was more denounced to you, Gahoo.
Guh-huh?
Yeah, you see different inflections between Banjo and Goofy.
Don't want to return home. There's a dad in distress. Talk to the chat.
Add more gems.
I
Always
mean,
more
the
gems.
chat's still doxing bots for anger. Time to
Hi, Maid!
Ah, good wrestling time. So,
Damn it!
Ryan Pillman.
Oh!
Hi, babes.
Oh, she was not opposed to Brian Pillman.
What?
Shell can appreciate a Pillman, I guess.
I fell into this stuff, but then I bounced out of it.
Yeah, because you can just jump out of the goop. You don't have to die at it.
In classic old video game style, you
Oh.
get 3 jumps.
It's it's...
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I can't
Or
swim on
rather,
the roof?
Like,
you can land it 3 times rather.
yeah, it's like lava, but you have enough time to plan your means of egress.
I did it! This is the thing.
Congratulations, you found the secret.
I found the secret. It's clearly a secret. Oh, it is.
So by the way you're taking out the shield enemies, I take back what I said earlier about you being properly tutorialized.
Wow. Really?
If you recall correctly... Oh, we was a little dragon feet. Oh.
You got feedback.
Look, that's how I beat the giant man with the shield. It's working just fine.
It'll work less fine very soon.
Well, okay. Well,
The
because
game-
I've
the
done
game-
it
the
the
game
wrong
will
way
very
every
quickly
time, I actually don't know what the right way is.
I mean, cast your mind back to the book swamp level, where the dragon dad said
Oh,
that
small.
there will be small guys with shields who are immune to your flame, but a charge that could take
Oh.
them out. Yeah, I mean you have 2 beats of attack. If one doesn't work, the other will.
See, because
It's basically nothing that's invincible.
Link. No, I can't make this stroke.
Abort.
It's fine.
It'll also give you practice on controlling your charge, which is a good thing to do.
I think you mean an impossible thing to do. Controlling the charge. Not a possible thing.
Oh, you're gonna have.
Oh, you wait.
Oh, well. So, eventually these are gonna be like single level streams, huh?
What?
Because. I mean, okay, this game has a very limited moveset, and one of those is charging. So, eventually the game is gonna have to give you levels that are based entirely around charging.
See, if I had charged that guy, I probably would have charged over the edge, and that would have been bad.
To have precisely controlled charge.
Yeah, so that's how you learn the charge tap. Is that you can very gently tap the charge button in order
Well,
to.
now I'm thinking about charge tapping, and you made me get hit.
Since Spyro's a game, we're gonna have to take in a lot of information at once. It's very fast paced.
Don't. My dads will help me.
Your dads leave.
Yeah, they do that,
Doesn't-
don't they? Do leave, don't they? That seems a little irresponsible.
Just like
That's-
real life.
Oh,
No.
that I got
Fine,
sad and I didn't jump at the top.
It's fine. I have some laundry to do. They'll be back.
Grab for a pack of cigarettes.
Hey, look, it's this guy.
Hey,
Eh.
get him. Just
Got him.
Kill him. Fuck him. Yeah, nice.
No, I won't do that.
Unfortunately, lives in this game do not give you sparks back, unlike in later games, which is
Oh, I don't have sparks, do I?
you don't.
No.
I didn't notice.
Which is probably why Sparks hasn't been picking up those green gems you passed by like 5 times.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, the ones that are those ones. That's right. I'll have opportunities to get those later. Yeah. So congratulations, you did not die to this,
Well, they looked like they might explode.
and you were right.
Oh, I was right.
Yes.
Finally works.
Panda
This
King was
firework
trying
can
to
be-
attack.
Listen, as someone who lives near a
Oh no.
like a like adjacent to a state that sells fireworks. Every time I leave my state, I'm reminded that fireworks are actually fun and safe for the whole family. I should buy some, Crazy Eddie.
Fucking wild. Driving into a man.
What?
Just
What?
right on a border, just have giant black billboards with yellow text. Fireworks.
Yeah, we like
Yep.
We like selling explosives and weapons. What's so strange and unnerving about that?
Only in specific states, though. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like, yeah. And
they
you'll
are
know what states
loosely
because they're-
regulated here.
Yeah, like you'll know if you've entered a state that allows the sale of fireworks because their border is just an impenetrable wall of fireworks billboards.
Entirely Michigan.
Yep. God, the crazy pastor.
We
Crazy
have
pastor haunts my dreams.
relatively like
I don't know.
for a state that allows them, we have relatively tight. Where am I going? What happened?
Oh. Follow Sparks. Sparks will tell you what you got.
Oh,
I want that dad.
I want the dad. Ah! Nothing. I'm fine.
Did you drop something?
I dropped my chair with me
Oh.
in it.
Well, this is why you don't try to glide with Spyro.
The thrills and spills.
Those and/or chills.
Oh, shortly chills.
The creamy minerals.
You're right, mate. I need to be careful because the dadgans need me. I'm glad that this is a game where none of that stuff in the bad game that you played is true.
Which part's the part where David Spade is there, or?
No, the part where the fairies zap you, like, makes you lose, like, 1 billion brain cells, or whatever.
Oh yeah, because that's a funny joke.
Uh-huh.
Funny. It's funny because it's a little bit 90s edgy.
Oh, there's
but
a
it's
dad!
2000s. Yeah, you just missed that dad. You didn't even consider going inside Dad's house.
It's Ivor!
He's just hanging out.
Is that you, Spyro?
He's got a bomb.
Are you the young dragon I've been hearing so much about? Ever since you were a wee puff of smoke, we've known,
You've known.
I forget.
He looks so sad. Oh no, the part where David Spade is turned on by the evil dragon Dom is in the original trilogy. It's a...
Well, yeah, kind of.
Or two positive super bomb.
Yeah,
Spyro. Hey, did you know recycling is a government scam? They required a Unabomber's manifesto.
It's such a... This is a tertiary issue. Like, you think that if you're at the point of, like, building bombs, you'd be past, like, being concerned about recycling.
Well, yeah, that's why you hate it. You're not concerned about it.
Yes. Ready for a glide challenge?
No?
I don't. Can't remember if that is where the chest is. You should wait to go there. It's either where the
There's
key
a
is or the
chest.
chest.
Oh, I'm back here.
Yeah.
Oh, there's gems.
Yeah. This was the way around that you didn't take down here. So there were kind of two paths.
There are?
Yeah, like this is little circle like around the beginning of the stage.
Oh!
There's a yeah, there's
There's
a
a
thief
bad,
too. There's a bad man.
bad man. Give us back that egg.
Which I'll just say is canonical. There is just simply a type of creature called thief, and they all look like this.
Oh, like in Yoshi's Island. Except
Yes.
they're called bands.
And they steal your baby, and
Yes.
exclusively for the purposes of jumping on your own back and riding you. Everyone just really wants to ride Yoshi as one of like the weirdest through lines throughout that game.
Well, it's true.
Congrats, you got the thief stuck on some geometry.
Yeah, I did. I'm good at this game.
This sweetest victory is victory by default.
Yes, I agree.
Anything that makes it so you have to charge after the thieves for a short amount of time is good.
I wonder what's up there.
The exit.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Ah.
The level's connected.
Ah, a dad.
There definitely is a dad. But how do you?
Okay, how do I
you
get there?
guys
Then?
not-
Oh, I wonder if I. Oh, that didn't work.
No, you can't. You can't knock down the local infrastructure.
Oh, boo! Damn it!
If you had
I-
some,
curse
if you had
this,
some bombs though.
curse this union. Curse this unionized masonry. They're so good because they're so happy and looked out for.
Dragon Mason getting paid too much.
This is such a scary game. No, it's the other. That's the other one. Loop. Oh, there's a key next to that dad. Dad's got a key.
Ah, yeah, so that's where the key is.
Oh.
Hmm.
Well, that's a
So it
long
looks
way
like a-
around.
Yeah, but it looks like you did a pretty good jump, but you didn't quite make it. That's weird. Check your plan of attack.
Yeah, is there a higher spot? That I'm not noticing.
I don't know. Think about things that you've learned in older levels.
I have not learned anything because you keep.
I do not get taught.
You keep using your little. No, Shell, if you weren't stupid, maybe you would have figured it out by now. And then I forget everything because I feel bad about myself.
Think back to Town Square.
What? Town Square?
Yes.
That's not a.
It had the dragon with the meat on his tail, the skewers. There's a chest over there that I should probably get.
I see that. Oh,
Oh,
the
I don't know,
roasted
like-
dragon?
You would like him, MTD.
um. That was a whole last time ago. I don't remember what he said.
I mean, it's not what he said. It's the thing that you did in the level.
What? I had to. Oh, god damn it. Really? How do I get there again? Hold on. This way.
Yeah, you got the lesson.
I do, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. Oh, that's much easier. That's a lot more
Yeah.
forgiving than the other one.
It's a really easy jump. The
It's
difficulty
Maximos.
of that jump isn't
Hi,
the
Maximos.
gliding.
Oh,
It's
hi,
Maximos.
Maximos.
Glide, Spyro.
Yeah, he's a maximum
Thought I'd be
dragon.
Stuck here forever with those ugly vultures standing on my
God,
head.
lovely reaction.
Those
Ah,
birds might
Maximos.
look tough,
Oh,
but they're pretty
Maximos.
tasty.
That's a
Flame
good boy.
broiled with a pinch of salt.
He's fine. He doesn't jiggle inappropriately. It's fine to be
Yeah.
it's fine to be a big dragon. Like
he's
You
just
can eat a lot of butterflies.
a lot of butterflies. Jiggle, jiggle.
yeah. See, a big beautiful dad. You're right, mate.
How?
Power dad. Oh. Now I know that I did not expect that to work. I'm just trying to remember which way I have to go this time.
By the way, I didn't even realize that you could get into the other part of the level the way that you are doing it right now. Literally every time I played this game, I always got into the other part of the level by jumping on top of the vulture post that's closest to the cliff, little jump thing, and then just glided from the post.
Oh, I don't
onto
think
the
that
ledge.
I don't think that you're supposed to do that.
No, that's what I always did.
But
That's what
I think it's
continue to always do.
wrong. Oh, this looks. Oh no, wait, I'm going backwards. Or forwards. Oh no, I'm going the
This is
right
where you're
way.
supposed to go. Yeah, this is where
Yeah,
you're supposed to
I'm
go.
doing
Other
the
side.
Yeah, it's
Other-
just cactus.
Just gotta hit those cactuses. Unfortunately, you cannot destroy the cactus in this game.
Maximo is much better than what's his name?
Than the game Maximo.
No, the jiggle dad.
Jiggle Dad.
Jiggle dad.
Lots of butterflies.
Ooh,
I am talking shit
uh-oh.
about Maximo Turtle.
Talking shit about my boy Maximo.
Good glide.
Thank you.
How?
That one's like that's like the first of like really difficult glides you kind of have to do in this game. Continue to be difficult.
Tea.
Shows me like how much better flame turbines look. You're just a dumb metal
Oh,
box.
there they are.
Yep.
They're just there.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm just saying it's really budget Ghouls and Ghosts, and like Ghouls and Ghosts is already kind of a budget title.
Ooh. Uh-oh. I don't know if... I don't actually... I remember Ghouls and Ghosts. I don't really remember.
It's fine. We don't have any friend quests around.
Yet.
We do have a boots though, and a turtle.
Yeah, this is the bad
Combined-
talking I'm hearing about.
Combined have the
Oh, no.
might of a Frank West. I'm very scared.
Return home. I did it.
Yeah.
Also, you're now bad talking ghouls and ghosts. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Listen, I'm just saying it's a game that doesn't hold up. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, do you want the
Considering-
zero or do you want the
considering-
six?
Considering Boot's speciality, I'd be more concerned if I was bad mouthing like 808 drum beats.
Let me fucking tell you about 4/4 time.
I still don't entirely understand time signatures. I played an instrument for 4
Well, you're
years.
the Tuttle. Tuttle's response to it's not holding up well is, well, you're supposed to play it, not hold it. And what do you gotta say
I
to
mean,
that? Oh, what?
I mean, I don't even want to touch it.
Really? It
That's
just
what's
goes
wrong
right over him and he doesn't even care.
No, not 88 time signature. It'll be 808 sim drums.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. What a stone cold badass.
And now puts his way to give me a tailman off the bat.
Oh! Oh! Uh-oh.
Shit. So, let's use your next level. There's always another flank.
It somehow Spyro managed to avoid having video game music that every video game from mid 2000s had. The vaguely techno beats.
Yep. Now there's absolutely zero like generic System Shock era techno in
Yeah,
this
but
game.
Boots, they are ugly, and they probably smell bad, and that's why... That's why the Dragon Dads mocked them on the big Gnorc.
Like one of the best of giant bombs has a pretty striking.
And in retaliation, the big Gnorc boss, turned all of the Dragon Dads, who didn't actually say anything themselves. It was just two other Dragon Dads that were just bad-mouthing him. Turned all the Dragon Dads into crystal, whatever.
I mean, it's like the Heathers. Like the dragons are all part of a clique, so basically all saying that. They're all culpable for not, stopping the bullying.
There's another super Puyo reference.
Heathers.
Oh, it's Ulrich! Hi, Ulrich!
A word of caution, little
Ah,
one.
it's Ulrich Stormcloak.
Wait until you grow big, like
So
me,
hunchy.
before charging those large enemies.
Tap, tap, gone.
Like me.
Well, I mean, he is a large fellow. You have to... He's not lying.
Unfortunately, we never do get a chance to see Spyro get big.
No, he's kind of always this size.
Actually, I believe that there's like one piece of like concept art that they drew of adult Spyro.
Oh. Was he...
We
like?
call it fan arts.
He's wearing like
Wearing?
goggles for some reason.
Oh. Oh, well that's...
He
that's
also
kinda
has
Well, that's the little
2000s
concept art.
action game chest straps.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, hell
absolutely.
yeah!
Has an inexplicable chest.
Also, of course he has goggles. That is the one, that's the rule of concept art. If you don't draw your character with goggles, you haven't drawn concept art.
Now here's the challenge for you, Dijon. Find the concept art without pulling up any fan art. Of adults.
I can do it, Mark.
Because man, do a fans love adult Spyro.
Gotta forget he has pouches.
Well, yeah, it's something that they were shown once that they could conceivably, I mean, just, and he's an adult, so, like, there's no guilt here. Ow, I'm...
You think they
half of them.
yeah.
Look, there's plenty of weirdos out there who aren't actually predators. There's also a lot of weirdos out there that are predators. It's fine. It's that last person. Attention stream. Being a predator is not fine. I will not allow it. That's why I need to free these dads. Oh, whoops. Oh. Hello. Hello, who's this? Oh, it's Todor.
Todor.
Oh,
Spyro, some big norks up ahead are wearing armor. And in the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
Suspiciously cel-shaded for concept art.
No, this is just art by the official artist behind the behind the Spyro Reimagined Trilogy.
God, I hate. Toad Spyro.
Anyway, here's the original Spyro fan art, fan art, adult Spyro art, which like the original like really janky version.
Ah, yes, the metal.
There's a medal for some
I wanna
reason.
see.
I'll post this to the chat.
Aw, I like that.
The Discord notifications being adult Spyro.
Have metal and beard. I like that. I like that just fine.
I dislike how apparently Sparks is significantly older than.
I mean, he's a dragon.
Interpretation.
I mean, he's a dragonfly. They age at a different rate. Sparks will die far before Spyro does.
And wait, what's this first one?
The first one is like art by like the one of the official artists for.
It's professional
Oh, for
fan.
this. I see.
Professional
Yeah, no,
fan
I was
art.
going to say that just looks like Spyro's one of these dads. So I was right.
Yeah, this is basically like the.
I like that second one though. I think it's fun.
Also, the fact that Sparks has glasses leads me to considering conclusion that Spyro is a nerd and has prescription sport goggles.
Oh my god. That's good though.
No, I think that Sparks has
You know,
glasses.
like
I think that Sparks.
35-year-old nerd.
No, I think that Sparks has glasses because Sparks kind of goes blind from having to point out and stare directly into all these gems constantly.
Because his future is so bright.
So
Also,
burns
yeah,
twice
probably.
as fast. New gem.
That is gem. But oh yeah, this is a mechanic that will literally never show up again. Do you want me to just tell you how to get those gems?
Do I do this?
Yeah. You do one of the two things you can do.
Yeah.
I don't know why those are a thing in this level and never again. The first Spyro game is full of like lots of concept that they were like, hey, this would be neat, and then they do it once.
Oh,
Well,
there's a big
not
boy
that.
that I can't charge, but he's also wearing armor, so I can't charge. But it's ice, so it's slippery. It's just like the dragon told me.
Yeah.
These
like, you
dads
could
are looking
formalize
out
that
for
shit.
me. This dad is your dad. This dad is my dad. Oh. Dad
California dad, the New York dads.
Yeah, they don't.
There's also no Spyro.
Oh, bats.
Yeah, bats. Bats are fodder in this
Bats.
level, so kill them whenever you can. Now, when I was a kid, I thought the bats were enemies, that they would hurt me, but no,
Oh,
they're just
okay.
helpful.
They're like
They
the
too much Zelda.
Yeah, they're like sheeps or bunnies.
buns.
Yeah, it's like
I see
like
a dad.
The original Spyro design is in that it is in line with the designs of the dads from the original game, and
Aw.
the more updated version updates his adult Spyro to be more in line with the designs of the dads in the Reignited Trilogy,
So hot.
which I think that's a neat idea. No, he's,
I
Maybe.
know what you mean. I
I mean,
agree. I actually like it. I like both.
His top half does have a certain hardness quality. Just saying.
Oh,
just saying, what does he have in this
Andor.
house? Just
Fucking hand over there.
Andor.
Thank you for releasing me.
That sucks for just me again.
Yes.
Thank you for releasing me. He didn't even say my name.
I mean, some more people should read. Last
No, reading's bad.
Yeah, the last son is
Last
good.
Son. It's really good urban fantasy.
Yep. Read the Last Son and then also read the Hanged Man. So good.
Sequel.
Ooh, a key. That is too high.
Oh no.
Is there some way you could get higher?
I wish I
Yes,
could go
um,
up.
Ideas.
Some ideas, thank you.
If only. If only
Look, I
Spyro
did
could
it.
get
Did you see
blades.
that? Did you see that? I went and got them, but I did it next to the edge and it didn't fall. Making fun of my
Nice.
charging.
It's alright, I'll have plenty of opportunities to do that again.
No, we told
Oh.
you to get better at charging.
Well, unfortunately, you've lost your skill at dodging.
Well, I didn't. Okay, so here's the thing. The snowballs are actually really hard to see.
Uh-huh, sure.
They are! Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's like steps. But, like, difficult.
Oh, well, I want to rescue this dad first.
Yeah, it's a good thing to do. Do things in proper order.
Asher!
Thanks for freeing me,
Oh, it's an old
Spyro.
one.
And now, where was I?
So where was I? I was just leaving, actually. That's where I was. Goodbye.
I don't like you.
Why? You don't like big purple guy? Big purple.
I mean,
Spyro's just looking at his future there.
well, that's his future if he peaks after the first game. He's like, I can never go down, I can never fall from this lofty height, and then he just like drinks forever.
You don't like purple Ackies? That is a made bait.
The purple lackeys that I don't like.
Tip is to see if Maid knows what the fuck I'm talking about when I say purple Aki.
Purple ackies, I see. I know, I'm repeating it for you so I can really send home without honestly knowing what you're talking about.
You see, if you had closed captioning on, those words would be written in red.
Can I open up the lore book and read some more on it?
Just only if you've taken a picture.
Shit. Ah, fuck, I forgot. I'm gonna have to go to New Game Plus to put it in my picture gallery. Shit. I was wondering if you were gonna give that bat the time of day.
No.
Just trying to get your attention for ages.
I don't
Now it's
like
giving up.
yeah, well, I couldn't. There, I did it!
Oh, there it is. Yay. Oh, nice. You got a level up butterfly.
Oh, is that what I got?
Yes, which is
Wow.
something that, like, after killing so many fodders, you'll get a blue butterfly, which is not only a extra life, it is also a full heal, which is like just nice all around. It's just really good to get. So you should always be killing all fodders that you save, because there's no reason not to want a blue butterfly.
I don't want a
ABC
blue
always be
butterfly.
Well, but you gotta feed Sparks lots of butterflies.
Oh no! If I do, will that keep him away?
Yes, but you will still be able to hear his stomach jiggling around the corner.
No, it's like Big the Cat all over again.
Froggy.
I hate. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, here's butterflies. You know, butterflies.
Dragon. So just like how dragons eat butter, dragonflies eat butterflies.
Oh, is that how Spyro maintains his silky coat?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't go fast enough. There.
Nope, didn't go fast enough that time either.
Fine.
It's fine. There's a dad right around the corner to soothe your wounds.
Yeah.
Who
I'll
will
bet
kiss
it's
make
very
it better.
kind, Dad. I'll bet it. Yeah, I bet he will.
He's a meta dad.
Ragnar.
Ragnar.
Fun name.
All this bad
You've
harassing
done
us here.
well, Spyro. Some dragons thought you weren't ready, but I knew they
he's
were wrong.
he's wearing a cock ring around
Ready,
his neck.
all right.
That is not what it is.
What?
No.
like the Ken doll.
I
Have you not seen the Ken doll that they accidentally gave a cock ring?
Doesn't even.
I feel like that's a lie. I feel like that's a stretch and a lie, and that you are a terrible, filthy person.
Okay, so at one point, Mattel released a Ken doll called Earring Magic Ken, who was supposed to be who was released around the time that raver culture was a thing. So they dressed Ken up as in typical raver gear. Unfortunately, Mattel did not understand that a lot of ravers are gay, and the ring that ravers wore around their neck was a cock ring. So they just released a Ken that with a cock ring
that
around
actually
his neck.
does sound completely completely plausible. Oh dear. Well, there you have it.
It's earring magic. And he had a single earring too, because Mattel just knows nothing about gay culture. They're just like, what's all this? I don't know.
Well, to be fair, most people didn't.
Sorry, it's a famously straight thing of wearing a mesh.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what I was doing. Oh, that's right. I missed something because I fell somewhere, but I needed to go back. I hopping.
But anyway, so yeah, confirmed. Ragnar is a raver.
Fine.
The only raver dragon.
And he believed in us.
Believes in you. Which, that's also fair because he's probably extremely high on Molly all the time. So he's filled with love and belief in everyone.
Yeah.
So jolly.
Molly Ringwald.
Jolly, 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 jolly. Are you looking for gems?
Maybe.
Don't forget the sparks and point you in the direction.
Oh yeah.
Sparks radar.
Yeah.
Sparks. Stop!
Spardar.
Ah. Where are you pointing?
Hang on.
Wall.
Hang on. MTD. How do you know that all of...
What? What? You cut out.
I'm curious how MTD knows that all of his pizza boys do not have dicks.
Oh! I get it! I get it! Sorry, mate, I wasn't looking at the chat. I get it. Oh, there are other ways that you can... oh, there's stuff up there.
Oh, yes.
How is that there?
There's a life. How do you get high?
How can I get up high?
How do you get high?
That's a good question.
That.
Well, I'm going in circles right now, so if you want to, make the stream better, oh.
Yes, yeah, you should go backwards.
That thing that you told me not to do earlier!
Why did I tell you not to go backwards?
Backwards to go forwards. This doesn't seem like an instant. Oh.
We need to go up.
I would
Up,
always
up.
check.
Just go up.
I mean, you can keep going back. There's still... Go through that cave. Just keep going. I'm going. Yeah, I have no idea what you're referencing.
Hold on, hold on.
No, don't. Keep playing.
No!
His story time with Shell.
Oh, Christ.
Okay, so...
Uh-huh. We need a rumble
Chat only.
while you're doing this.
Oh no, my chat went away. Now I've got to reconnect to chat. I'm sorry, mate. I'm trying to do it from my phone, and it is not functioning properly. But I believe that I understand your reference. Whatever new one you made, I probably understand that one too. I support you.
Article.
Earring Magic Ken is the model of the Ken doll introduced by Mattel. Companion to Earring Magic Barbie figure, one of its 6 dolls in Earring Magic.
Also, he was originally referring to the Tim and Eric sketch where the pizza boy delivers a breadsticks or whatever to a porny lady. And she's like, "Oh no, I'm all out of money. However, will I pay you?" And then she starts to go down, down, and pulls down his pants, and there's nothing there but smoothness. And
Oh, I've seen that.
yeah, that's what he's referencing.
Sorry,
And then she's like, "Well, what am I supposed to do with that?" Oh.
just found out that fucking Earring Magic Ken is the best-selling Ken doll
Ah!
ever. Because
I know, I forgot about the stopping.
I
Oh,
wanted
shit, that's
to
right.
bought the shit out of it.
Yep.
It was just like, this is hilarious. So I have to own this.
Kids-minded game and bought the doll record.
Okay, so at
Despite
least
the commercial success of the doll, a public expose on the secret meaning of the circular charm.
Circular shut up.
quote
Circular charm.
unquote.
Circular charm.
It is circularly
Wow.
charming. You
Mattel
gotta
can't
give
be
him
this
that.
dumb. As a gay sex toy, that's a bit of a stretch calling a cock ring a sex toy.
Well, it's fun.
From gay community commentator Dan Savage in the Seattle, Washington alternative weekly newspaper The Stranger, led Mattel to discontinue Earring Magic Ken and recall the doll from stores. It's what? Oh no.
No, it's fine.
Oh shit, maybe we should do research ever. Shit.
Well, we did do research. That's how we knew that. That's how we knew he should dress like this. Oh.
Huh. Oh, that wasn't the way that you stop a...
No, I forgot how.
Oh, it was probably one of those buttons that you pressed. It is the top face button that will make it just drop.
I beg your pardon?
Like while you're gliding, if you press the top face button, Dragon will Spyro just drop like a... Press the top face button. I don't know, X? You're playing on Switch, right?
Yep, and it is not X.
Hang on, while you're gliding, and you press X.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yes, it is. I was gonna say.
You're
would not
wrong!
change the
Except
controls.
that you're right.
They would not change the controls that much. It's always been triangle.
Oh, hold on.
So,
I
therefore
need to
it's
go back
X.
to the place where I was before.
No, you need to keep going up because you have the key.
Well, yeah, but I jumped to the place where... Okay.
Oh, is Turtle here going to bat for the cock ring is used for straight?
Oh,
What?
really?
What's happening?
I mean, technically
oh, no.
yes, but no. They are physically capable of using it.
Yeah, but they don't.
Who are we
Or something
talking
like
about?
Cock ring still.
Turtle is straight claiming the cock ring.
Oh.
It's-
Oh! No. No. That implies that straight
also-
men... That implies that straight men have the foresight and creativity to go somewhere and get something to have sex, like aid them with sex, instead of just going into it.
So instead of just like trying to put their filthy, unwashed penis into any woman's hole that they can. Also, although Turtle might
Yeah.
also be talking about like raver culture is not exclusively for gay people, which also nah.
Well, that one Hmm. Eh, I mean, everybody can get involved. Maybe they're not straight while they're there, but...
Everyone at a rave can equally get fucked in the ass.
Alright, I desperately need help because you've been talking about raver cultures and cock rings so much that I don't remember where I am.
Go towards the ferry.
Oh, okay.
So turn around. Just keep going in that direction.
Alright.
You should glide down to the platform.
I've been there.
Yeah, you're just trying to go, keep going down in that direction. Keep going, go down to the next one.
Next one. Oh, this one.
See that land over there? Yeah.
Yeah, this is where I was before.
Why did you turn your camera away from the thing that you're trying to glide? were you afraid the wall was going to jump you?
Maybe?
And just keep on this path. And there, it's just right up there.
But, wait, do I have... Oh, I do! I have everything!
Yeah, you have everything.
I
The
was so
100% popped up at the
distracted!
bottom.
I was so distracted by your conversation! Rude! Rude!
Listen, I was the one talking about gay raves, and I missed the 100% shown at the bottom. I was thinking about gay raves while giving you directions.
I was also trying to find the chat, make chat work again.
I mean, I got chat.
Thanks to Wikipedia, I am also looking at various kitsch art, and I found a print I want for my mouse.
do share. Oh my god. Holy shit, that's really good.
Let me also see if I can put that in the stream. Chat.
Yes, please. God,
Uh,
that's really good.
copy.
Copy. Don't yawn.
Yes, I am
With
copying
L.
the link to the Discord attachment, not the original picture I found.
Sorry, so is this painting called The Widow?
Yep.
That's really good.
He's called the Widow.
Oh. Still bad at that.
I want a print of that.
By the way, behind where you, like, somewhere around where you were before, like, Dr. Shemp, there's a portal somewhere around for Clifftown, if you want to go to Clifftown first.
Oh. Yes.
Dr. Shemp is in that direction. There should be Clifftown behind you. Not behind you, but like backwards in the circle.
Oh, that!
Yeah, Clifftown. One in the middle.
I see.
Also, linking from the Eerie Magic Ken doll, it turns out there were two dolls that were the first openly gay doll. Much like Disney, every month has the first openly gay killer.
Yeah, no one's ever done it before.
Billy
They're
doll.
really breaking ground.
Now, don't blink.
Oh!
And typically, Billy doll looks like a fucking train wreck.
Yeah, Billy doll is distressing.
He looks like he stumbled off the set of a gay porn.
he looks like a wrestler who's pretending to be a person.
Okay, I'm back in the chat.
BPS. What the fuck is BPS? BPS.
UPS.
Oh, it's a metal. It's a
Yeah,
metal
what's the B
cave.
stand for?
Why do they have metal caves?
Well,
Because they are, matadors?
Dragons.
I don't know. Apparently, like,
Oh.
apparently, everyone in this town wears aluminum. It's
Well-
very strong.
Yeah.
So yeah, you figured out the trick with the cauldrons, which is that if you flame them, there's stuff.
Oh, there is? I
Well,
didn't actually think it
Oh,
out.
you didn't do that on purpose? Because I watched you, like, you turned towards the cauldron, then you flamed it, and then you collected the gem that came out of it. So I was like, aha, you solved the puzzle.
I didn't.
No. That was just you flaming everything you come across.
Yeah! Oh, look at them! Look at them! Oh!
tiny lizards.
Oh, I love them!
The little frill neck lizards are
Oh.
wonderful. And if you walk up to them, they'll scream at you.
Really?
So like, if they see you and you just kind of hang out in front of them.
I
Hi!
found something wonderful. The Billy doll is a line of dolls. We released another doll in this line, Tyson, who's also gay, and then 2 separate men.
Oh, hi, Malik!
Sued them for using their like.
Here's a dad. Here's a dad. Oh, here's a dad. It's Halvor.
Yeah, 2
Halvor!
separate people.
Hi,
Sued
Halvor.
people for the doll using their likeness.
Two separate people are so generic that this doll accidentally looked like them. It's incredible. Look at this dragon's hammer.
The doll was named Tyson, so
Oh.
take a guess at one of the people.
Mike?
Yep, Mike Tyson sued this doll.
Yeah,
Mike
that's Heave.
Tyson.
Of course that's Heave. Hi, Heave.
And male model
Also,
Tyson
guys,
Beckford?
did you missed? You missed.
Yeah, I don't know him.
Here, you missed the dad.
Hi, Spyro.
I'll replay the dad for you. Dijon, the dad has something very important that he taught me.
How's it
I mean, I was watching the
flame
dad.
metal armor anyway?
He's teaching you about charging.
Yeah,
You
see?
gotta use your hard horns.
He would have
That's
taught
what
me all about that. But
I mean,
you
a guy
condescended at me.
A guy in the last level also taught you about it. Not the last level, last world.
Well, he was vague about it.
I think he explicitly said that enemies with metal shields would be charged.
Oh, the B stands for Billy's.
Oh, it's okay, so it's Billy's Postal Service.
Yes.
He owns his own postal service.
Billy's parcel service.
Oh, parcel.
Kiki's
Yeah,
delivery
it's
service.
UPS. P stands for parcel.
Oh, I
Billy's
don't like
delivery
this one.
service.
Hey,
Yeah,
UPS,
I will say that there
is.
is. I will say that there is one way, like, you can chase this, like, the steep and is almost impossible, and if you chase in the other direction, it is much easier.
Okay.
Just because of, like, the shape
Oh.
of this building and the, turning radius of Spyro.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah, so you're way closer to him, like, this way. Unless you run into walls, then... Also remember that, like, if you get close enough, you can just flame him. Because your flame moves fast enough.
But now he's away because I missed.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. Hey, you did it.
I got the egg.
So hi, Malk. That voice is indeed Heave.
Hi, Heelys.
Detective Barbie.
Sorry, Detective Barbie.
Yeah,
I was about to say Barbie video game released in
Bimbo Watson. Remember?
1997? 1998. It's a
Oh.
series of games.
Why aren't we playing that?
So is it? It's like Nancy Drew, or is this like Sherlock Holmes' Crimes and Punishment but with Barbie? Very good.
It was the 9th top-selling computer at 13 software retail chains, representing 53% of the U.S. market for that week, but ended December 5th, 1990.
Really?
So it's very good, actually.
Apparently, Christ.
Yeah. Like all good games, the plot summaries are 2 sentences long.
Yeah.
Each.
So
Detective Barbie in The Mystery of the Carnival Caper. The plot of that game is Ken went to a local carnival and volunteered for a disappearing magic trick, and now he can't be found. Enough for player to locate him.
Barbie, I don't know how to tell you this, but Ken ran away with the magician.
That's really good. Just... yes, I made him disappear. I never said I'd bring him back.
Dad! It's Enzo!
Oh no, he's gonna get on your hat.
Hey, what's on the other side of that river?
On the side of that
Why don't you
river.
glide there and find out?
That's not helpful. I asked a question.
Hey,
Why didn't you
Spyro.
Google it?
I'm gonna make a expensive sports car.
Hey, look everybody. Look, I'm gonna post google.com into the chat, cause I'm funny.
No, Enzo emphatically uses let for you. Like that website. Remember that website?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's such a funny joke. Cause someone dared to, like, want to be your friend and talk to you.
By the way, I love that you can sneak up on these, like, that these vultures have vision cones and you can sneak up on them if you want. It's very good to me.
Barbie Detective Bot for Vacation Mystery.
Yeah, it's Barbie
Jeez.
Detective in Japan.
No, this is why I get fucked up, because the title is Detective, but then, summary, Team Barbie Detective,
Well, it's a team now.
whatever, Barbie, Ken, and wheelchair-bound computer whiz named Becky solve a
God damn it,
mystery.
Becky!
Becky.
Ugh.
Solve a mystery of antique jewels that have been stolen at
Why did they
Lighthouse
need a
Cove
computer
Hotel.
nerd for that?
Players can use the Barbie gamepad to play the.
Wow. Wait, the Barbie gamepad. I have to get a special gamepad for
No, you
these?
can.
Oh, I can. I don't have to, though.
Oh, it's Marco's over here.
Oh, it's Marco.
Detective Bob.
His wings are so... Oh, sorry for your wings, my dude.
If I were you, I'd use that whirlwind
mechanical.
over there.
I don't know, he's a steampunk.
All dragons found.
Awesome.
All dad.
Oh, Dad.
He said if I were you, I'd use that whirlwind over there.
Yeah, it was just like, this is the nice thing that this level does, is that it activates a... Get back up. Did you
Well, it's
forget the
good
button
because
again?
I messed up.
Did you forget the button?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, then Detective Barbie, no number, the mystery clue, announced on Nov 20, 2000.
Off.
Not 20.
Nah.
This two-player game saw the player solve the mystery of stolen island artworks.
Yeah, you
Here's-
either play as Barbie or as Sumio Mondo.
Yeah, here's a hint. The person who stole the island artworks was the British.
And these games are all point-and-click adventures. I do not know why
is it
use a
two-player?
gamepad to control.
Why is it two-player?
I'm more concerned about the gamepad part.
To make,
I mean, there are a bunch of point-and-click adventures
well,
ported
no,
to.
player 1 points, player 2
Vacation.
clicks. Player 1 points, player 2 clicks. Clicks. That's how it works.
Unfortunately.
That's
And now we've
video
got some
games.
reviews for the first game.
I like that. That's
Richard
fun.
Cobbett of PC Gamer thought the game had neither glitz nor glamour.
The glitz nor glamour, but has Barbie. Barbie's all glitz and glamour.
Russian website, Seven Wolf,
Alright.
wrote that the graphics were simple, but thought it was a good game for girls to unite around.
To unite around? Finally.
Girls, unite!
BuzzFeed thought the best part of the
BuzzFeed.
game was its rides.
I
but
like
it's a little
I
rough.
like the natural order of the references here.
Oh, Christ.
Well, BuzzFeed in 2017 did a list goal of 21 Barbie computer games you totally forgot existed. All Barbie computer games. It's all.
Thanks, BuzzFeed. Yes. Did anyone really need that, BuzzFeed?
So now a sequel reviews. Super Kids thought the game may be too difficult for young players and recommended that people with short attention spans should stay away. AKA, it's boring AF.
Wow.
The Boston Herald, wow, thought the game wasn't innovative, but that
Wow, well,
would
fuck,
still
I don't
provide
think you're
hours of
innovative,
entertainment.
Boston Herald.
And though it did describe the game as one of, quote, the hottest new release in the children's
Hottest new
interactive
releases?
software space.
Hottest new releases.
Yeah,
I mean,
Play
why did you not break open that chest, by the way?
isn't it a key?
No, that was just a charge chest.
Oh.
We need to play
There's no
Pokemon.
key. There's no key chest in this level.
Wait, what?
Oh.
I've been looking for a key!
Bobby, Super Sports.
I remembered. Oh. I
Bobby,
forgot where I was.
Magical Genie Adventure.
Yep. That's fun.
Secret Agent Bobby.
I think I've heard of that one actually.
Game Girl.
Game girl. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Bobby Game Girl.
Barbie Gamer Girl.
It's just spelled with the multiple R's.
Mm-hmm.
Girl.
If Bobby Nail Designer.
Oh, wait, no! That's not what I... Oh, okay.
No, wait, no.
I mean, if you are gliding, don't forget there's a way to stop gliding anytime.
No, my
Game
problem
nice
is
game
that
girl.
Glide Cam.
Glad I cancel.
It's Flame Perfect.
my problem is that it's really warm in my apartment.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
And it's making me kind of sick.
Oh, gross. Is there a fan you could turn on? I don't think the stream's gonna mind the big
Nope.
fan noise. Hiss. Is there a window you can open?
Just a second, I'm gonna figure this out. Please entertain people.
Tell me more about Barbie.
Okay, made a lot of Barbie movies. Hey, Barbie Fairytopia. Barbie
Is that anything-
Romadia.
Is that anything like Weird Magic?
The Barbie Diaries.
Barbie Diaries.
Yeah, fuck it.
Barbie Dolphin Magic. The fuck is Barbie Dolphin Magic?
It's Barbie Princess Charm School. The Princess and the Barbie, the Princess and the Pop Star.
Princess and the Barbie.
Barbie and the Secret Door.
Barbie and her sisters work at a coral reef researching dolphins, diving and exploring the discover rare rainbow-colored dolphins. Here.
Rainbow Dolphins. Same as that time Barbie suit up. Wait, what?
Okay, maybe that'll help. I found a fan.
Hey.
Oh yeah, right. The thing that they based the Simpsons episode off. The group
Which
that
one?
The group that took the voice boxes out of GI Joes and put them into Barbie dolls, and then put those Barbie dolls back on the shelves of stores.
That's really good.
It makes Barbie say phrases such as "Vengeance is mine," and the GI Joes say, "Hey, the beach is a place for some."
Holy shit, that's really good.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, you figured out about fireworks chests
Well,
or armor chests.
I
guess.
did, but I actually was thinking, oh hey,
Also, yeah, there's a shortcut over
I
here.
see
to get up
it
to the top.
now.
Did it?
I did it. Video games.
You done it. Video games.
Video games.
Oh hell, yeah. Even media at the time covered the one whack job who called switching these boys' boxes terrorist attacks directed at children.
Terrorist attacks.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah,
terrorism.
when I think about terrorists, I think about they love GI Joe.
No, yeah, it's gender terrorism.
Oh, okay. Wow, I can't believe
And
it's already happening.
yeah, the point we're making is that Barbie's a shitty stereotype. Which, this whole thing didn't cause that much ruckus, because in the 90s, Barbie's a shitty stereotype is a pretty commonly held view.
Yep. Yeah, like I think the '90s was too cynical and edgy, like for like anyone to think that Barbie would fly.
Well, superhero Barbie can fly.
Like we were far past the point of like Malibu Stacy being a constant like joke on The Simpsons. It's hard.
Hey, don't ask me. I'm just a girl.
Yep.
But yeah, that's literally what that episode.
Yeah.
It's like one of the jokes that episode had, but yeah, I think something's wrong with my Malibu Stacy. Got switched to the Spider-Man voice box.
Where's Sparks telling you to go down?
Yeah. Oh, there's treasure. Treasure.
Yeah, the crevices.
Alright.
Always remember to always check the crevasses.
Yes, you did, Bobby. As we talked about,
I know, there's
separate
one more.
gender.
There was. I missed a singular gem.
Yep, that's the way it is, and that's why Sparks Radar exists.
Much like Nintendo gave into gender terrorism when making the new Animal Crossing.
Right.
Yeah! Oh man!
The gender terrorist of an option not specifically saying boy and girl. In a game that lets you wear dresses regardless
Choose
of
your
whether
style.
you're a boy or a girl.
Which, to be fair, they didn't really do that until New Leaf, but yeah.
Yeah, like
But they did it. Also,
Yeah.
also they left you the option. They left the option open to change it later. They don't lock you into the decision because that's a
Yep.
dumb thing to do.
yeah.
Yes, canonically, every protagonist in Animal Crossing is trans.
Or can be.
Yeah, they can't. Well, I guess they're all gender fluid to some extent.
It's in the umbrella.
Yeah, but like, New Leaf was well, actually, New Leaf was like 6 years ago, I think, and between New Leaf and New Horizons, you had hello, hi boys. You had
Oh, that's the same word.
you had Pocket Camp. Oh, and Happy Home Designer, and
Yeah, but no one played Happy Home Designer.
and the I wanted to. It was just too expensive.
Same.
It looked
Well,
really
but-
cute, and then I was like,
Happy
I don't want to
Home
pay
Designer-
I don't want to pay full
Yeah.
price for that. That's not a full price game.
Yeah, Happy Home Designer is absolutely one of those games that I kept looking at. That looks neat. I'm not going to pay money for it though. Bye.
Huh.
This boy has learned the secret technique of not dying. That's
Yeah.
to block your flame with his spear.
This boy.
This powerful boy, is dead now. He killed the only one of his kind.
But Happy Home Designer and shoot, what was the other one called? The one that was a board game.
Oh shit. Yeah,
The terrible one.
The Animal Crossing Amiibo board game.
Yeah!
Plaza something.
Oh,
something.
yeah, that was it. That's right, the word was plaza, probably.
Yeah, Animal Crossing Amiibo Plaza.
The game that's... What if we did a board game that is not a...
But
Just
we did a
board.
board game, but you had to buy all the pieces.
Oh, sorry, it was Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival.
That's it. That's
God, I completely wiped that from my brain.
see, I remember.
Only
Yeah,
one
that's-
good... There's literally no gameplay in that game.
Nope. It has less gameplay than like your average.
But those are what
So-
were in between New Leaf and New Horizons. Tuttle.
The only good thing that came out of Amiibo is that brief video clip of Dan Reichert saying, "Yeah, I got a 5.2-inch pale ch-" Only good thing that happened from that.
Oh yeah, Night Flight's a real absolute bitch to get the world record on. Not like world record. The like there's a skill point for doing every single like each.
I got that.
Okay. Restarting this thought. Hello. Each speedway in the first game has a skill point associated with getting it under a certain time on it, and this one's an absolute nightmare.
Whoops.
I've got a 5.2-inch pale
I forgot
chub.
to break
That's
the.
the line.
Yes, it's 5.2 inch pill chub. It's just that's a good joke.
It's a good Dan Reichert. It's not even a joke, that's what the game's text
Ah, fuck.
literally said verbatim.
Yes, crash.
I was getting ready to argue with Tuttle. I'm saying
There's no time to argue
that-
with Tuttle.
I'm saying that they didn't change. So no, they permitted the boy to wear girls' clothes. But what you would do is you would go into the store, and they'd be like, "Oh, well, this is usually for our female clients, but I guess it could work on males too." And that was the big new thing, that they permitted you to wear the dress.
Yeah. Like there was always just a little bit of like, oh, all right, sure, if you want to, I guess. But like this is the first game that's just like, yeah,
They're
fuck.
just like, whatever.
Hey, this looks great on you. Yeah, wear this dress.
Yeah, so this is gender terror also because because the player select thing is less like it's less damning and prescriptivist.
Yeah, it just asks for your style, and then even then, like it asks for your general style, but I'm not entirely sure what that affects because you can still get like girl or boy eyes and girl or boy hair, quote unquote. Like basically, you can get like no matter what your style is, you can still get eyes with like big, long, luscious lashes and long hair.
No, only boy hair. I require boy hair.
It's
Boy hair.
I
For my
understand.
spells.
I understand that I can still get the boy hair, but I don't want other options to be there. It
God,
should only be boy hair.
You're like a creep saying boy.
Boy hair.
I need it for my spells.
Boy
hair.
Not cool enough to do spells.
I got it.
So is this for my Jericho collection? My
Anything
boy
I-
hair.
Take the lazy route and I'm a war. Sell my soul for magic.
I sold
Yes.
my
I'm not
soul for a bunch of boy hair.
Boy hair. Oh
Rah,
fuck!
rah, rah.
Yep. Yeah, you gotta like the ocean.
Boy hair!
The ocean is
Boy.
a lot closer than you think it is, but like
Yeah,
whenever you
I-
have to like go down, like bank hard up before you think you need to.
Okay.
Avoid ground.
You have to avoid drowning.
That's
Boy glue.
like the most obscure video game reference yet.
Oh, fuck. You know what? No, I just want to do it again.
Hey, where did you learn to fly? I don't know.
Haha, I
Where
got
did you learn to fly?
that.
Obscure video game reference to
Where did you learn to? Where did you learn to fly?
There. There. I did it! I got
Nice
the ring!
flying. Nice shooting, Flyboy.
Thank you! It's very kind of you to say.
I'm on your side, Fox.
Ah! But
Huh?
that counted! That's your punishment.
Times out of 3 ain't bad.
This is why I
Yeah,
saved
dude,
this for
been-
last, folks.
Yeah, we're
Other
gonna be
than the
here
boss,
a bit.
because I feel like I shouldn't do the boss until the end.
Yeah, the boss is your fun dessert after you eat the vegetables of the speedway.
Yeah,
Hey,
speaking
I like
of
vegetables.
nerds, depending on how late people staying up, now might be a good time to go make a sandwich.
Fuck!
Yeah, sandwich, or like bake yourself a small cake or something. Some cookies. Like cookies.
Strongly considering myself going to get some chips deep.
Ooh, what kind of deep you got?
Shut up!
Salsa.
Stop
It's
that!
just all stuff.
That is not a thing you normally say!
What's deep?
No, it's not! How dare you!
Listen, some people, I guess it's okay if you prefer your chips plain shelled, but people like it.
Speaking of cookies, need to make sure. Nate dog is today. I needed to check if they've been dehydrated well.
Yeah, I was just about to ask, like, this is about dog biscuits.
Yes.
Dog biscuits.
So just waiting on
What's
dog
left?
biscuits. to
Oh
be
no,
done
what's
for
left?
the
I don't know
lunch
what's left!
tonight.
It's the lighthouses. Flame the lighthouses.
Lighthouses!
Yeah, the lighthouses. Lights. See? Lights.
I don't think I can make tiramisu.
Need a lot of
I mean, I can make tiramisu. What
lot of mascarpone.
I don't think I can make Russian tea cakes either.
So you can't make dog biscuits. At least not my recipe.
Oh no, yeah. you
Your
use very
recipe for
specific
dog
things.
biscuits is Russian tea cakes?
It requires spent grain. Kind of a niche ingredient.
You can maybe make bunny trees, because bunny trees just require hay grinded up into a powder.
Hey, horses.
No, hay bunnies.
Fuck!
Yeah, that
Oh,
one.
whoops!
Yeah,
Thank
good
you,
job.
that's still.
It's fun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hot water, instant coffee mix, cream cheese, whipped cream, and a cake.
Oh, that's cursed.
Yeah, that's. That's a very. Cream cheese is an odd addition to a tiramisu. Also, why the hot? Oh, I guess the hot water is for the instant coffee mix.
Like, I mean, technically, you're kind of there on all the ingredients. No.
The cream cheese is going to be difficult to like incorporate into the tiramisu, just because it's so thick.
Ick.
Thick.
Yeah, you're supposed to use, what was it again? Name I don't
Mascarpone.
remember. Yeah, probably that. I guess.
I was at the store. I actually got ingredients for fa papa, which I want to make that this weekend.
For Pa Rappa?
Fa papa the papa. It's a coconut bread, which is surprisingly difficult to find recipes for fa papa online because
God, this shit.
Because
what?
What?
No, it's don't.
What? Please, no. Finish your comment about my shit.
No.
No. Say what you wish to.
Do not.
Say it.
Do not bait me into this again.
What is your thought?
I'm really curious now, Heath.
Share with the class.
No, you're not fucking doing this again.
Papa was very difficult to find a recipe for because basically one person posted a recipe for like old style fa papa, which is dense as a brick, and basically the entire rest of the internet stole that one recipe. So it's very difficult to find like modern fa papa recipe, which is a little bit lighter.
What you're saying is perhaps you need some grandmother's recipe book.
Oh no, you don't need a grandfather's recipe book because the recipe that's on the internet is a grandma's recipe.
I mean,
Like,
it's clearly not making something super.
the way
She's
we
clearly not
used
a
to have it
real
when I was
grandma.
little. Fa papa in those days were these heavy, thick, dense coconut slabs you could break your teeth on. An old Samoan woman could keep this kind of fa papa in a bag and nibble a lump off while waiting for the bus, sitting in church in the doctor's waiting room. The fa papa also doubled as a weapon in case you got mugged.
Yeah, but grandma's papa was clearly not that in what you're fucking referring to, so.
Oh yeah, no, in the...
He had a good grandma, but so you need that good grandma recipe. Fucking God.
Grandma, from what? What are you referring to?
So, okay, fine. He's making this fucking recipe because it's in a fucking BL.
I'm trying to, Malik, but I am feeling, look, I have a fan on me right now because I feel sickeningly hot, and I'm very confused by the conversation happening.
It's a thing from a BL comic. It's like, oh, I'm going to make that.
Oh.
Listen, I already made the rolls and they were dog shit.
Oh, it's so bad.
They turned the sand in my mouth. Oh, I felt like I let the darkness inside of me.
There's a reason why, but don't let Mike Patton in you. There's a reason why that bakery is.
honestly, that bakery should have stayed burned down. It was for the best.
It's a fucking insurance scam.
God. No, I don't. I had to. So today I traveled for the very first time. I had to collect a monitor because my work was like, oh, do you think a second monitor would help you work better from home? And I was like, I mean, yeah, probably. They're good. We're giving you one. Go, but you have to go to the office to get it. And I was like, fuck, damn it! I should have known this was a trap. And so, oh,
Go
God.
carry the print.
Oh, I'm just gonna start over. Hold on. And so I did go in. I went and I got the monitor. I came back, and the monitor made my. I feel like the monitor must have made my room as hot as hell, because now I've got additional things running, and it sucks.
Yeah, it might be like overtaxing your computer a little bit, having a second monitor, so it's outputting more heat.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just sick.
You might also be just sick.
But I don't want to be sick again.
A lot more dust in the air from moving the monitor.
Oh, that's possible.
Maybe.
I'm actually kind of stupidly susceptible to dust at times. Maybe.
Ionizer.
Oh, shut
Pressed
up.
air.
I don't know what that means.
It's a
I can't
terrible thing
find
that was
that
really
anywhere.
popular in the early.
Ionizer?
No, Ionizer's a real thing that actually does help us maybe with getting particles out of.
Yeah, I remember it being like an absolute huge thing in the like early 2000s, to the point that I have like multiple ionizers from that era just kind of sitting around.
It certainly does make whatever's sort of more durable is that.
Does get incredibly dusty. You have to wipe it off, like wipe off the inside collection unit every once in a while.
Ooh, fancy boy collection pad.
Oh, sorry, you didn't have collection pads.
No, base ionized. There's just a box you sit on.
Fuck.
Okay, don't forget to flame. Oh, you ran out of time.
Like it, so in theory, it helps with particles, even very small particles. It just puts a negative charge onto them. So just stick to whatever's nearby to ground them out.
And then you attach the electrode to your skin. Fuck!
No, a proper ionizer is really going to not produce ozone in any noticeable amount.
Yeah, no. Spyro face.
It's like technically similar operations, but it's a different design to produce ozone in any significant amount. Need more.
It's probably gonna make no more ozone than your computer.
Oh.
Like you want a larger capacitive coupling to really get the corona discharge for ozone
Nope,
going.
you said a thing, now Heave's gonna go on forever.
Literally my specialist area.
Sorry, hang on. Heath, let's be quiet. Shell clearly has like something very insightful to say about gameplay. Hey Shell, what's going on in the gameplay?
Dragon Fall.
I see. But what have you learned about doing the speedway so far?
I don't like them.
I see. Interesting.
If you want to know far too much about ionizers, you can check out the YouTube channel Big.
Also, just check out Big Clive in general because he's good.
Yeah, there's not gonna be enough time. Drowny Dragon? Yeah.
Drowning Dragon.
Yep, if you're into electronic stuff, Big Clouds.
Yeah,
Clive's
Heave is a
good.
nerd.
Clive's good.
Very knowledgeable. He likes drinking while disassembling electronics. You know.
Nerd.
Things that I'm not sure that should be combined, but he manages it.
He also ends up like disassembling and circuit analyzing a bunch of quack medical devices. So
That's
there's
fine.
that.
You know what would be really nice? God! Other than that water
What
being
would be nice,
deceptive.
Shell?
What would be nice?
What would be nice is if when you collected all of them, if they gave you like, I don't know, 3 seconds. Or maybe 5. For doing so well and collecting all of one thing.
I mean, listen, like if you collect all of them perfectly with no without having to like swing around or anything, you have a couple seconds of extra time to do everything.
That was super brutal.
And by the way, like talking briefly about like getting the record for the course.
Yeah.
Uh,
What's
But
that
this one is absolutely brutal because, well, like the first part is mostly the same. You do want to do like rings and then chests. because that's basically the only way to do like these kind of things without having a bunch of like gap in flight time.
Yeah.
However, you have to do the next part when you get to the arches. You have to do the arches and zigzag to also get the lanterns at the same time.
Oh, that blows.
Yeah, because otherwise you don't have quite enough time to like, because like the lanterns in this part are like so far apart. And if you just try to do everything in order, like you waste so much time.
Yeah.
So you really have to do both of them at once.
Going to
And
be getting the true flight experience. Having to divide up what
Flight
you're going
Simulator.
like part of my strategy for getting the record this is like colliding directly with the lights, so that because when Spyro collides with something and goes out of his flying animation, he turns around faster than if he is flying. So you can use that to just kind of do a quick turn, and just kind of ping pong between the lights, with only a minimal amount of colliding with the scenery.
Hey, I've got an idea of how to beat this. Make the level
Yeah.
good.
I don't know.
Make it not like this. Make it not do thing.
I mean, what you're asking for is the speedways in the second and third game, which is like in the second and third game they went, hey, wait a minute, what if we made these easy?
Or like
And
at
they
least
did.
mildly more forgiving.
They're like way more forgiving in the second and third game. Although I have played those a billion times, so
Ooh.
It turns out like a million people complained about the speedways.
yep, they're brutally difficult in the first game.
Going right. Okay, sure. Why not?
Worth a try. And you can see like how much like flight time there is between these lights.
Well, I don't really know how to get anywhere now.
You're just following the chest in its opposite direction.
Yeah, but I missed all the the arches.
Yeah, like I guess if you're going to be going that, probably swing by and hit this like first light to your immediate right. This right, and then go and get the like arches that are around behind, like past that light, because you know the arches kind of curve around that rock.
Yeah. You know, I'm trying to do it a different way now that I don't know how to do, so instead of just doing it the way that I do know how to do. Which, you know, I also don't really know how to do it, but whatever. Oh, there. You mean that?
Yeah, so you can see the arches like they curve behind the rock.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to go for the ping pong strategy. You might want to just like if you want to try to do this route, you can go for do the rings and then hit the light, go around all of the arches, do all of the chests, and then hit the lights.
I really don't want to do that.
Also, I do not think that the chests are easier in reverse because at the very end you're going to have tall crystal and then the sharp drop to a low crystal, which like you get in the reverse direction, and it's the chest that Shell has the most difficulty with, is going from the tall crystal to the short crystal. So you get that you get that in either direction. way. Like it's just a difficult it's just a difficult sequence.
I honestly understand that, Malik. Actually, I could see how, like, especially after
No, you got that one.
oh,
Yeah.
especially after doing it this way so many times. I very likely.
Yeah, you're pulling up a little bit too early.
Well, but I don't want to hit the water.
Part of the tricks is that you dip Spyro just long enough to get the flame hitbox to dip down and slap the chest, and then you immediately pull up so that Spyro isn't really diving. He's just entering, like, he's just tilting down his animation. Which is a difficult kind of trick that the game just kind of expects you to learn.
I'm very upset. Just a second.
Okay.
Yep. Not great.
Yeah, this is difficult. I will say that this is one of the most difficult ones in the game.
Balance.
I think that icy flight is about as difficult, maybe a little bit more difficult. But like the second one is emphatically like way more difficult than it should be. I think it's I think it goes like easiest,
Okay.
third most difficult,
Let's see. Let's do this.
most difficult, second most difficult.
Let us do this. We will
If I
do
remember
this.
correctly.
This will be done.
You can do this.
We are going to accomplish something.
Also, a tip is that don't try to like go up the crystal for the tall crystal. Just kind of be because you don't have to like go above a hit with your flame breath.
Yeah, but every
you
time
can just kind of buzz along like alongside it.
But every
But
time
that was a really good run.
But every time I try that, I run into it and fall.
Yeah, there's an art to gently grazing a crystal.
Where's the next one?
So you're right. It's to your right.
To my right.
Yeah, you're passing by all of the lights.
They fall back fully both arch path.
Yep.
But zigzagged.
Yep.
They don't stand out at all.
Yeah, the only reason that the light would grok is something you're supposed to interact with, just based on the fact that there's so many of them. Yeah, they grok. It's just the fact that there are so many of them. Also, another strategy that isn't terrible for the low chest is to just just attempt to like go as though you're going to land on the crystal, and then just flame the chest, land directly on the crystal, jump, and then keep flying.
Oh. Yeah, that actually tends to be my most successful gambit, except I do that by accident, so I'm scrambling. So
Yeah,
I guess I'll try doing I tried to do the thing you said and it was actually worse. I'm not going to do the thing you said.
Yeah, that's it can work like if you know the like if you have
I'm
like
not
if
a
you've like figured
Spyro
out the
savant. Like
It's-
some
it's-
people.
so like, just because this is the way like the weird way that the flame hitbox works, where it like technically kind of passes through things.
You know what's really annoying about it? The chest is kind of forward on the rock. Like, it's pushed forward. It's not actually in the middle.
Yeah, it's it's off center.
And that sucks to aim for.
A jaunty angle. Yeah, they're all at weird jaunty angles.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that though. Look, it's just forward and to the right. Why? Okay. I got it. I got it with my hatred. I should have been here I was trying to channel Dijon. I should have been channeling Heave.
Listen, games are bad, and I will bend them to my will.
Exactly. I should have hated it so much that I would refuse to let it win.
I've noticed that since you started hating this more, the art of not diving too much, like when you're trying to go through the gates.
Yeah, I think fuel my hate.
Hate, you say?
Yes, I've talked
Okay, no,
far too
not
much
like
about
that.
how
Not like that. Fuel my hate in a Spyro friendly way.
I've talked far too much about how these games are excellent. You say the opposite.
I don't have Spyro hard takes. They're all fetishes, like, I don't know.
Okay, good. That's fine. Do those.
Okay, so all you have are sexy takes.
Yes. Listen, like, we clearly saw a steampunk fetish.
Yeah.
Headgears.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fuck. Lots of bears.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just like dragons.
Many bears. Many. Yeah.
That's. God, I'm trying to remember fucking dads.
The foot dad.
Honestly, like-
Foot dad.
honestly,
Don't forget
like-
the foot dad.
Honestly, like dragons having like a bunch of horns on their face is the equivalent to having like a big bushy beard.
Hey. Cool. I guess those
Yeah,
buttons stopped working.
I was wondering why you're just flying off in the distance.
I was trying to turn around, and then the button that did the turnaround didn't work. Which I found strange.
You say the dragon designs are crappy.
Oh, they're not crappy. They're actually really nice. It's a lot of attention put into them, and they come out looking as such. There's just also certain ones that have a lot of attention put into very specific parts.
And lots of furries were hired to design the dragons in this game.
Which
Yeah.
is why they ended up looking good, but also there were very specific things that were highlighted.
Like, I was so unsurprised when I looked up the Twitters of like the character designers of the game. It's like, oh, man, you're all furries, huh? All of them. Wow. Huh. Huh.
The least surprising thing to ever happen.
These dragons have a very specific look. Oh yeah. Yep.
There's all
Okay, hit this
Nice.
light, turn right. Yeah, you got it. And you want to like go around in a hook. Hit that one,
And this
and
one.
let's hit that one. And you gotta be a little bit faster.
Oh my god, okay. Alright.
she's got to go around in a hook. You know, like before left does.
That's a hot take.
That's a horseshoe, actually. Don't you know that both ends are pretty much the same?
It's the fishhook theory, and the center is furry, and
Sexy.
Like, I hate this chest. This is the worst chest. I don't like it, and I already know I don't have enough time, so...
yeah, I can have enough time. Like, if you miss that chest, you might as well just, like, retry. Like,
Yep.
don't, like...
If you miss any objective in these.
Anyway, yeah, like, overall, I think the designs are really neat, and I also know why they are the way they are. But I can understand and accept both things. I don't have to. It's fine. It's fine, is what I'm saying. It's
I
fine.
understand why they are the way they are, and why they have a specific fan base.
They don't all. Some of them are just
listen.
neat.
I'm in
the
an
old Dragon Son.
indie group that has certain meanings, and they're a big fan of this game. And it is on.
Huh? Oh, I didn't. Oh, is that what they? Oh, I didn't know that was your group. I thought it was just a random group.
Wait, what?
Wait, how do you know about this group, Michelle?
You were just talking about it.
Do you know that's my group? Uh-oh. Sure. Side story?
What?
How do
Wait,
you know about this group?
what are you talking about? You were just
What are
referring
you talking
to
about?
it. Oh, no, don't do this to me.
Focus on the light, Shell.
You were too busy. I couldn't focus on the lights because you were gaslighting me.
I literally don't know what you...
Repeat the thing that you said before you got confused.
The D&D group has certain meanings, and they're real big fans.
The D&D group?
The D&D group. Although I don't think you guys aren't playing D&D.
Fucking Pathfinder. God.
So it is
yeah,
your
like
group.
Also, by the way, a random tip for shaving time off of your shaving, like doing things faster, is that every time you change your course, you lose time.
Yeah.
Like anytime you're not going in a straight line, you're losing time. So,
Die.
like
So just die.
yeah. Well, no. Well, like what? Basically, your plan is to like one of
I hate this chest so much.
like one of the best ways to like get like memorize on like go like okay, this is where I am. The thing that I want to go at is over there. I'm going to point Spyro directly in that direction as quickly as I can, and then just fly in a straight line to that thing, and then repeat with every time you have to turn.
I cannot. I don't think I can think that much about it.
Yeah, 'cause one of the things that is killing you on the light is like when you like have to go up and down a little bit as you like remember where the light is in the vertical plane.
Well, you know what's killing me about the lights is that the lighthouse portion fucking sucks.
Oh yeah, it's the worst. It's the worst part, like because everything is like far enough apart that it's so unforgiving.
And there's no fun. There's not really a discernible line of them. Like you're kind of hoping that you're being led to the next one.
Yeah, like there is like a definite like line, and you were following the correct line. Like you were following the line of like this is the lighthouse, this is the next closest lighthouse.
Oh god,
They're
damn
just
it!
so far apart.
Hey, these are the worst. I'm not sure if you knew that. These are really bad. I don't like them. I don't even think they're necessary, so I'm not sure why I'm making myself do them.
I mean, they're necessary if you want all the gems.
Do I?
100%.
Do you want to 100% and also play the last level?
Yes.
you don't want
Watch
100,
it, right?
100%. You want 121%, which I think, if I remember correctly, this game goes to 121% inexplicably.
So even 100% is just a.
Yep, fuck it, dead.
So I think thing from games of this era was also PS2. Famously, precursor Legacy goes to 101.
The theoretical ending is locked behind these. It's more like the actual, like, the true ending. Like, you get an ending if you just play through the
How
game.
is there a true ending? The
Have a
story
true
of this is that
documentary.
Gnorc is, like, mad that they called him ugly, so he turns them to crystal and you fly around. That's the story.
Yeah.
How is there a true ending and a neutral ending?
It's more like there's an ending, and then, like, there's another ending, which is just like, here's more ending.
I already know that I'm
But
not.
if you want to know what really happened, you have to collect the 6 gems.
If you want, just find the true ending, fly through my rings.
Fucking
Spyro.
lighthouses. Why did they have to add? Yeah, okay. Alright. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, you got.
Don't.
Yeah, you hit the fun, finicky hitbox for the lighthouses. If you hit just an inch to the right, then you just kind of slide around it like you're supposed to save time. If you don't, it's gonna fall. I think, like, basically every single Spyro game has, like, I think the third game is the only game that unlocks, like, that locks, like, the actual ending behind 100%ing it. Like, in the manner of, like, killing the final boss is like, or is it? That's, like, not an actual ending. Like, you get an actual ending, and then you just kind of get more ending if you get 100%. The second game doesn't even do that, though. What you unlock for getting 100% the second game is far cooler. And unfortunately, it is something that you can only appreciate on a second playthrough. Which is kind of unfortunate, but it's really cool, though, still. And it's something that I kind of wish was in every game. Because it's really neat. It's really neat. I'll go more into it when we unlock it. It's been a while. Sorry, Gay Bob is anatomically correct. Why?
Why are we back to this?
I'm closing tabs. It's going like, I don't need to look at this tab anymore. This is, wait, Gay Bob is.
What
Bob
tab is
anatomically
possibly that?
correct. Because it was linked to on the Earring Magic Ken Wikipedia page. Gay Bob.
Anatomically correct is absolutely another.
Yep. Anatomically correct doll. An anatomically correct doll or anatomically precise doll.
Precise doll.
Anatomically precise. The angle of his dick is exact. First.
I have to get out my plump.
Oh no, now the penis is the protagonist. For some reason, they only mention for sex education.
So no laws we all know.
One notable anatomically corrected doll was the Archie grandson Joey Civic doll, which was made by
What?
the Ideal Toy Co. in 1976. What?
That's that name. What's going on?
Why would you fuck your skirts? The doll, which was modeled after infant character Joey Stivic from the TV series All in the Family, was considered an correct boy doll. Ow.
Why is the baby doll?
Why is there a baby in this doll? Well, I mean, like, there was a baby doll that peed on you, so... Have you seen that ad? It's a very good ad. Have you seen the ad for the baby doll that pisses?
Pissed off.
Hang on. Let's see, I think it was called like Oopsie Baby.
Where's the baby?
Use an advert. Oh no, it's called Baby Wee Wee.
Ah, yes.
And it was like this incredibly British commercial where this incredibly British child and dad get pissed on.
Oh, what a surprise! British. Also, hello. Still here.
Hello.
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 Lady.
Wow, everybody got louder.
No. No.
Oh no, it's Irish. They're Irish.
Oh.
Oh no, potato.
Huh.
I'm a happy little thing. It's Willie Maves and he's got a PP. Don't call it a Willie.
Ireland. That's what it is.
I'm the dad who. I'm the dad who points at the baby and just says, "Pee pee."
Really fun is when Spyro just starts sort of pinballing everywhere because you can't correct yourself at all.
Yeah, you gotta keep a firm hand on this boy's
Now
rudder.
I can't hear anybody.
Just call him Tommy.
Oh no, you can't hear anyone?
Donk.
Hello?
Hello?
No.
Now you're too loud. God damn it. What is happening?
Yes. Beams. Wee wee.
Well, I'm sorry, chat. I'm sure everybody's gone now, but...
It's hardcore.
Everyone's busy watching this baby PP advert.
Just made this. Let me talk about my favorite.
Go for it,
West.
actually. We really need something to fill this air.
Hang on.
Also, hi, Maid.
Okay. So, was when I was trying to be made about, wasn't paying attention. That's fine. It's Purple Aki. It's a time that showed up at multiple wrestling events, including WrestleMania, that was referencing a British sex offender
Oh no.
real life urban legend. Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't make sense either. Youth hostling with Chris Eubank. That's it.
That's the reference.
Yep. It's the reference to Now and Partridge Bit.
Huh.
And then we get into like actually famous wrestling signs, you know, Austin 316, which probably know about his catchphrase. Do you know why that became his catchphrase?
No.
Wrestling history.
Because he saved people's souls.
So, yeah, he time in King of the Ring, and he beat Jake Roberts, Jake the Snake, who at the time was doing a born-again Christian, and he, you know, come out quoting Bible verses and so
Oh,
on.
fun.
No wrestling. So that on beating him, that gave Austin impetus to kind of one of his most famous promos. You talk about your John, your Ecclesiastes. Well, Austin 316 says, I just kicked your ass.
Oh. I feel like I've heard that reference to this one?
And yeah, then Austin 316 signed, so and it's where Austin started becoming a megastar. And yeah, I'm just putting up the highlight at you. It's a whole promo. That's
Talk about a controversy or scandal.
Lord. I don't know where to start to say talk about a wrestling controversy.
Talk about wrestling.
It's easier to talk about a time when wrestling was not in controversy. Yeah, Jake Roberts was an alcoholic and an addict at the time. That was part of his... WWE has a real fun history of doing that.
Fun.
Like when the World Warriors came back for LOD 2000, they were using Hawk's real-life substance abuse issues, which culminated with him threatening with suicide by jumping off the top of a Titan. So the third wheel of a tag team at that time, Draws, you know, climbed up to supposedly talk him down, and then he pushed him off. You know, because he was jealous and he wanted to be in a tag team properly.
Okay.
It's like kayfabe.
It's really hard. It's really hard to tell because when you start saying things like using his real life addiction and stuff like that, it's hard to tell where's. And it's not like murder is out of the question for these stories.
Yeah, no, that was the storyline. Draws tried to murder him. It's kayfabe, so instead of like jumping off in front of it, he pushed him so he fell behind, and they, you know, showed on the screen like the graphic of his shadow falling. Like,
oh no.
So it's like, it's a shit angle that fucking no one likes. And that whole thing is going to turn out that Hawk's drug dealer was wrong. And oh boy, that angle got shelved when Devo accidentally, I will stress the accidentally part, broke Draws' and
what?
you know, made him a
Broke his what?
broke his neck. And made him yeah, it's
that's terrible.
completely like not Devo's. And so here's another Draws fun fact. He was hired because he can vomit on command. Well, he could.
Huh.
Oh Oh Christ.
What?
This is stressing.
Snooker is one of the most infamous fucking murderers to be on the roster of WWE.
Actual murders. Actual unrepentant.
Yeah, he
Killer
actual
girlfriends.
real life murdered his girlfriend, and everyone knew he did it. He's never got prosecuted for it.
Nope. Like partially, like largely because like his Vince McMahon defended him in his kayfabe character.
Yeah, he just was
Oh,
played his character
right.
like, oh, I'm just a lovable savage.
Like, oh, this guy couldn't have killed his girlfriend because he's just a dumb, lovable savage. But no, like that's just his character. He's not actually. He actually speaks perfect English.
And again, I keep saying this line, but it sort of sums up the fucking wrestling business. They tried to pressure Vince on it, like apply pressure to Vince to get him to say fucking anything. But he said, like, listen, buddy, I'm in the garbage business. The revelation that one of my employees is a dangerous individual is not going to hurt me.
Yep. It's like, boy, Vince McMahon is terrible.
Yep, Vince was complicit in covering up, not even covering up a murder, just ensuring the clearly guilty individual did not face prosecution for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, West.
Oh, this is so bad.
No, you know what's really bad?
Wrestling.
Nice.
Oh, no.
Night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sucks.
Well, then he...
No, I've not seen Brawl for All. But I already know so much about Brawl for All. I keep talking about Brawl for All because it's my favorite awful gimmick. But like many things we had in the era, it was all Vince Russo. Russo did a lot of good things, but he did so much bad shit to the business.
It's also just like terrible writer.
He's a deeply unpleasant person. But it's okay. You can feel good about the fact that now what Vince Russo does most of the time is smoke weed and talk about wrestling really bitterly on Twitch.
And be homophobic.
Or it's assumed.
Holy shit!
Hey, Shell!
Hey, you
Ah!
did it.
Ah!
Yeah.
No! I would not like to try again! I did it!
Did it.
Oh yeah, his fuck, what's the name of his autobiography is hilariously titled. It's a Jesus thing. Shit.
Yeah.
House of Glory?
Yeah, his biography,
Boring.
it could be main, like the cover whole
Shut
line
up,
for it,
Tuttle!
like how he found God and not talking about all the wrestling.
Shut up, Tuttle! Not in the mood!
Shao can go back for the skill point later, Tuttle.
No!
Once Shao is a master of the game.
Maybe off
Yeah,
stream.
one of my favorite things is like Brawl for All, the guy who was like definitely going to win it was probably forced to pull out by management after the first round.
Yeah, I remember these. Remember these enemies?
Because like
Yep.
And now,
Yeah, Dan 7.
Eclipse. Yeah, they're covered in metal.
Oh.
You see, Dan 7 is an absolute badass, like, all-time MMA greats. And, like, he was going to fucking ruin everyone. So, at the time, they were still trying to get Dr. Death over. It's like, no, you do not.
Yeah, listen very carefully for their screaming because
I
they're
can't.
little kamikaze dudes.
Can't actually hear because of the fan.
Oh shit. Yeah, the thing that you're supposed to do is supposed to go. They're basically like the from Serious Sam. They're the exploding enemies from Serious Sam.
I don't.
Yep.
No,
More specifically,
I've never played that either.
yeah. So specifically, like the rule set for all, you got points for the most strikes, but points for takedowns, and a knockout could end it. Otherwise, it went to decision, which is just batshit insane rules. So,
Dad,
like Dan Silver being an
it's Dad.
MMA guy,
It's
he
Trongo!
just kept getting takedowns, tried to go for submission.
I love
we-
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Been like listening to him over and over. But I tell you one thing, he should watch his back.
He's got dragon dreadlocks.
There's only one dragon here. Whoa.
Yep. It's a boss level. Only one dragon.
Dan Silver just kept getting to submission, kept getting the takedowns, tried to go for submission whenever it was no submissions. So he'd stand up, he'd do another takedown, which actually meant he did well in points. With how the point system was broken. Like, you're still not a workable system for any.
It also seems like impossible to actually like keep track of like how many points everyone has.
Also, it was also the judging. Well, the boys in the back were pretty sure it was rigged. So, Budgun's like, the only way I'm going to win this is if I just knock him the fuck out. So he.
Oh, well.
Yeah, kicking wasn't allowed, which is wild considering kicking was a real big part of MMA at the time. But yeah,
Happy.
like Dan 7 was clearly way better than everyone else. It's just, yeah, we're gonna need to do. And he was also probably okay with this because in case he did lose, that would definitely hurt his MMA career.
You gotta just jump and flame.
Jump.
Yeah, because he's sweeping along the ground, so you jump over it and you flame his backside.
Fleshy backside.
This is very fleshy.
His big juicy booty. You gotta flame it. Which they gave Dr. Ship a much more the remake for some reason. I guess to encourage you to flame it. Ooh, your first purple gem.
It is, but
That's exciting.
dumbest
It's 25.
thing. One of the dumbest things happen in wrestling. It's made even dumber because every match, every Raw Brawl match, they had to convert the ring into a boxing ring. So you just have like 15 minutes of downtime. You have one terrible Raw Brawl match, and
By the way, Shell, there's a whirlwind on the opposite side of that tower.
Oh. Oh, when did that get there?
It was there the entire time. You just walked by it.
Didn't. No, it didn't. Wasn't.
just as soon as the Raw Brawl music, you could also just hear the fans. Not even booing, for fans' dissatisfaction, just this murmuring.
Go back on top of the tower and look around.
And
You're
of
not going to
course,
find any fodder in this level because it's a boss level. There's no fodder. Gotta make it difficult.
Hello, Potter.
Can you see the glowing?
I did. I saw
Yeah. There's one thing is
Like-
that the benefit that the remake trilogy does is that because the draw distance is a little bit better, you can see gems from way further away.
yeah,
Yeah, you did it.
And they point out they had a legitimate boxer being Raw Brawl, and he there was an actual Golden Glove box. Lost in the first round.
That seems like a really weird story to tell in kayfabe.
Well, no, nothing's fucking kayfabe. It was all shoot, and
Oh, it was shoot? The brawl fall was
Yeah.
shoot?
yeah, it's entirely shoot
Oh.
fights.
Wow.
Like, this is why it's so stupid, and this is why Dr. Daft, Steve Williams, who they wanted to get over, got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah. Yeah, why would you... No, if you were making things shoot, then you can no longer, like, have concepts like getting people over, because
Yeah,
that's
no.
not how shoot works.
And that's why the rules were like they were, to give fucking Dr. Death a big advantage. And if you want
Of
to
course
put
they
match, but this was, and because it was shoot, like they couldn't,
I
like,
can't believe how fast you
book
found so
to
much stolen treasure.
fight, so it was entirely voluntary.
Welcome aboard for the
So you
Magic
got just
Crafters
this
world if you're
weird
ready.
collection of people who just like aren't really getting TV time otherwise. And yeah, guys got concussed, guys got shoulder injuries. Samuel Vega had a
Hi,
career
Spyro.
ending injury in his Raw Brawl match. Like, it's just such a.
Hey,
I don't know why you back.
Sparks the Dragonfly has been
Why?
doing a good
Ow.
job protecting you.
It's him.
Make sure to keep him strong by feeding him lots
Like,
of
is it?
butterfly.
Like, as gone over by the fact you just realize now it's shoot, it's just such a shit show that it's so hard to describe in all the ways.
Hop on, Spyro.
Raw Brawl is legitimately the stupidest thing WWF has ever done. And
Anyway.
here's the thing, as a reward for winning the Brawl for, Bud Gunn got fired, and then he got brought back for WrestleMania 15, where he had a boxing match against Butterbean.
God, Butterbean.
Hey, Butterbean is a 400-pound sack of
Butterbean, butterboom.
lard that is put on Earth for one reason, and that is to knock people out. And
Welcome
he
to Magic
knocked Bud
Crafter.
Gunn the fuck out
Whoa! Look at those
Yeah.
things.
Magic Crafters is my second favorite world. It's
That-
just a really cool world.
Those are so cool. I want to see them.
You'll see them shortly enough. Also, I realized that I never explained
Oh.
why like why I always thought that the balloonists were crabs, and it's because in the original they had crab claws.
Yeah.
I posted an image of.
Yeah, like, unironically, the Butterbean match was to punish Bud Gunn after he was already gone from the WWE.
So
He was
this
already
kills
gone.
you because that's, of course.
Yeah, it's a liquid. Every liquid in.
I thought it was a solid.
That's how petty it is.
Jerk.
Yeah, this thief is weird because you cannot chase in a full circle. It always will like jump up on there, so you have to get it before it can get up there.
About saying Vince being petty, JR may or may not probably had something to do with the pun. Because like Dr. Death was JR's boy.
Well, why are you using magic?
These guys, they have magic sticks that they hit you with. You know?
Yeah! It's like the wizards, the other one, but they were shepherds. Why is everybody a wizard, but they don't use wizardy stuff?
You'll see some wizard.
Here's the dad, here's the dad.
Maybe eventually.
It's
You got
Cosmos.
some wizard dads.
Oh!
Welcome to Magic Crafter.
Yeah, look at this.
Boy.
I want you
This
to
fucker's
release the
horns.
dragon,
He's
reclaim our
befriended the
treasure,
spy.
and recover the eggs from those pesky blue thieves.
He's
Okay,
befriended
King
the
Wizard.
Spyros.
And the thing about Buffalo is that like all the rest was involved in it said like they'd be fine if they worked it. Because you can absolutely just like fucking work this because it's wrestling. It's fun.
It's wrestling. Who cares? You just gotta walk far enough away from him to jump back down.
God, fucking Cornet. Oh yeah, God, that's another thing about Brawl for All is that Cornet quit because of Brawl for All. It's Brawl for All is fucking nuts.
Can I not? Is there not an up?
Because so for one
No,
bit
you
of
can't chase him up there. You have to
like,
get him before he jumps up there.
for one bit of kayfabe, for one
sucks.
bit of story that's going on in Brawl for All was two-member tag team they signed up for Brawl for All.
Yeah, there we go.
So they
They're
had
just
to
big
go
faces.
back.
He does.
You just flame him. You flame him immediately because
Yeah,
it takes him a
because he
second
does
to
this
rev up.
weird, like, he does this weird rotate before he actually starts running.
Yeah, there's something that this like something that you'll quickly
What
find out is that
the
this
fuck?
this hub is like kind of teaching you to exploit the paths of the thieves. That's kind of what this is about. And also how the druids. The druids are awesome. I love the
Oh,
druids.
how did that one die?
Okay, oh my god, you accidentally stumbled across the turbine chests. Is that when they explode, their top flies off and becomes a projectile that can make other things blow up, and it can and will hit enemies and kill them. Like it's never been a thing. You technically could have been using turbine chests to kill enemies this whole time, but there's no reason to.
Oh.
And
Like you'll notice that the top just flies off.
Yeah, and it just soars right into him.
And it's really cool, and that was the thing in the original games too. Random thing. I loved it. You could use it tactically for no reason. Okay, sorry, I can go back to wrestling. Just want to say
Yeah.
that.
the only storyline in Brawl for All was that they had two tag team members fighting, and Jim, because of that, was there, doing a tag team breakup angle with his tag team, like no build and for fucking Brawl. And Yeah, it's basically pointing out it's involving guys like Too Cold Scorpio is most known in the internet wrestling community for having a big dick.
I see. How do they know this?
He showed them.
Did he make a porn?
Yeah, that's the Too Cold Scorpio thing. He literally has a huge dick.
Oh, a dad! Xantor!
Xantor.
Oh my!
When you see arrows like these, you can charge along with them to begin a supercharge.
Supercharge? Excellent.
Go ahead, try it.
Hey, remember controlling charging?
Yeah, charging.
Arrows?
Yeah, you see the hill?
No.
The hill that you climbed up to get here. Just pointing at the...
Oh.
Yeah. Arrows.
I see.
Yep. And this is when charging starts to come in big mechanic.
Hey, it's another dad!
Yeah. You got
Boldar!
rewarded with Boldar. It's me, Boldar. I'm the jock wizard.
It's a special place where you can learn to fly!
I think we've already done that.
Learn to
Thanks.
fly. Got it.
Learn to fly.
Learn to fly, got it.
Learn to fly! Got it!
Wow, I haven't done 2 of these already. Sure.
Yep. Another well, this made I mentioned before. Well,
Oh, there they are!
Yes.
Oh, I love that thing!
These are lovely little enemies. They're weather wizards.
Oh, I
And they're-
love them!
They're also very difficult to deal with sometimes.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
so
there's-
cute!
They're wonderful. I love them in the original, and their designs are like just polished,
Wizard
and perfect
pear.
in the. Delicious. You can go for a wizard pear right about now.
Yeah, I'm liking this wizard pear.
It's so juicy. I could eat a wizard pear for hours.
It pairs well with a wizard. The key? No, that's the fireworks. There's a different key chest.
That is a, well, it's not a fireworks chest specifically. It is a box,
A what?
strong box chest, which I think a level.
God,
I
they're
think
so
one of the-
cute! Oh, they use
They're
electricity.
It was the shotgun used electricity and it's dangerous.
It's okay, there's the sheeps.
Yeah, you got that.
The sheeps that turn into blood. Sheep. Blowhard.
Blowhard. Yeah, that's
Oh, that's the boss.
that's the boss, who's not nearly as strong.
Oh.
yeah, see?
Yeah, there's more than one way to break open something that is strong.
Oh no. Really?
I think you're getting the idea of what
Are
you
you-
have to do with it.
Wow, hold on a minute.
How good are you at controlling
Mm-hmm,
a supercharge?
I know, I get it. I get it. Who the fuck are the arrows?
Remember back there?
Those are the only arrows that are here, okay.
Yeah. Listen, you got kind of a little, mostly straight shot with a little curve in here.
Oh.
Going down stairs. It's the main thing to avoid when supercharging. That's the thing that'll take you out.
Oh yeah, large PS support group is super racist, naturally.
Oops.
Supercharging is greatly improved in Spyro 2 and 3.
So
It's really wonky in the first one.
one of the wrestlers involved in this Mark Melo, WWF didn't care about him so much.
There!
When they first introduced him,
Good job. Second try is really good.
when they first introduced him, they did not even say his name correctly. That is how much they cared about Mark Melo.
Wow. Incredible.
Mary Maru.
And possibly even more wild, the wild man, Mark Morrow.
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 Oh, Mark on the Morrow.
Sorry, that's
I
what the
love
guy
wrestling.
sounds like.
Good. It's good.
Hey, Mark Morrow.
Man, I'll bet, Maid, you know, you're the real trooper here. I'll bet all those other people are feeling pretty stupid. Probably thought I never would have gotten to the end of that level.
This is why Frank didn't show up.
Well, guess what?
By the way,
You
there's
were the
still
only
some,
ones who believed in
still
me.
some gems, by the way.
What?
You still haven't used that key. If you want to
Oh.
take care of that first.
You seem to be vacillating on this, Eve. No!
Yeah, not quite. Rip Spyro.
Tuttle, that's exactly what it means. Also, hi, Tuttle. Welcome back. No, you didn't.
Total. Whenever someone on the internet it means. You could have contributed. I could have at least contributed some.
I don't think of wrestling shit that is like dumb and not.
Welcome back, Tuttle.
Back to the land. Tuttle. So yeah, 100%. Did it.
Hell yeah.
You've done it.
Is this a ski lodge?
Kind of.
Oh, hey, Dijon.
Hi. Alpine Ridge,
Oh, you
This is a
lose, you're
difficult one.
back.
Yeah. If you remember that, you might remember from a certain episode that no one else got out yet, where Spyro blushes.
Oh,
Or rather-
right. No, he doesn't.
Yeah, oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. Spyro definitely doesn't blush. That's in this world, so look forward to that.
Oh, hell yeah. Very excited for the little dragon. Woohoo.
Oh, little dragon blushy blush.
Little blushity blush forward. No. Oh, okay.
Oh, fine.
Oh, sorry. I didn't want... I feel bad because this mean old druid that made it do that and just was like, oh.
Yeah, they're just dumb animals. Should they really be punished for the hubris of their masters?
Gem unlock.
Okay, that monster was just bad. Probably should have. He deserved to die. By the way, did you look behind you at the beginning?
No, why would I do that?
He repeat the advice?
Wait, and yes, I
There's
did
behind
actually.
you.
I did. I went I was doing I was doing this. I was going, whoa.
Yeah,
Because that's fun.
perfect. So you did pick up the gems that are behind you. Good.
Yes, because
I distinctly remember that there are there's like a couple red gems like right behind you at the beginning.
Somniac. Oh, he loves doing that.
They're real dicks about it.
Yeah, most wrestling are so bad in this world. Talk about wrestling controversies.
That's okay. You don't have to talk about wrestling controversies anymore because there's a dad.
We're on the good parts of the game now. Again.
Zane, it's Zane.
Rescued Zane. He's gonna do some up close contact juggling in front of me.
Gigantic, awful beasts, are you?
Of course not.
Of course not.
I didn't think so.
Of course he's called Zane.
Of course not.
Fucking Zane.
Oh.
I mean, I already talked about another like dumb, silly wrestling controversy where Jack Swagger's gimmick was that he's a Raven, and a bunch of conservative news outlets, notably Glenn Beck, got really
Got mad that he.
no, stop. Yeah, but they're mad that he's just parodying their actual.
Oh, is that kind of?
In that particular conservative mad.
He's making us respectable racists look bad.
No, don't say the quiet part loud. No.
Yeah.
You're making us look bad.
God.
Because, like, yeah, but liberals and like, more liberal news publications did not give a shit. It's wrestling. It's fake.
Yeah, everyone knows it's fucking fake.
But like, for Glenn Baggs and Fox News,
Wow!
it's got mad
Wow!
about that
Wow! What is happening on my stream?
What?
What did you say? How dare you?
Listen. Sometimes
Dadkin.
wrestling is a little bit.
Dadkin! It's Eldred!
It's Eldred. Hi, Eldred.
Thank you for releasing
Oh, he's a good boy.
Oh, yo, I'm surprised he's got a favorite.
He's got lovely horns. He's an alchemic dragon.
Yeah, so I'm thinking specifically about the Jack Swagger angle, because it's Dirty Dutch is the
I like
narrator
him too,
for Dark Side of the Ring, or first season anyway. Dirty Dutch man.
Oh, right.
Dirty Dutch.
It too is again the whole reason why Jack Swagger got over. Because Dutch Mantel is real good on the stick.
Let's just do a
The
little
stick.
dance.
The stick being.
My cutting promos.
Okay.
Stick.
Go on the stick. Good on that yak stick.
You know, Dutch Mantel also was notably involved with the Heroes of Wrestling pay-per-view.
Ugh.
Mhm.
Oh god.
As
that one.
Timmy only
Ooh, Dadkin!
commentate.
It's Xander!
The dads are coming thick and fast. It's fucking Xander.
Great work, Spyro. If you keep this up, you'll learn
It's like crystal wings.
tricks of the
Great
magic
work,
craft as well.
Spyro. These voices are fun to do.
Wrestling.
It's fun. It's fun to make these voices.
I have not been shown the Heroes of Wrestling pay-per-view, but I was
Hey,
made.
Dijon, want to break up?
Oh shit!
Like, that what will happen. So we watch that.
Yeah, beard
Listen,
death.
I think that's the pay-per-view that he did that Caffeine doesn't even show Joe.
XWF actually. But yeah.
Oh, another dad! Hold on, I gotta
Heroes
get
of
this. I gotta get
Wrestling
this man.
is
Oh, no.
miserable.
Dad flanked by thieves.
You will not
Like
sully
as much-
Dad's honor. Also, I need these.
You know what?
chests.
Like the whole show is miserable. It's alternating between but either can't go or won't go. It's like or matches that are just wildly not the type of matches that you should be putting on. It Jake Roberts at one of the absolute troughs of his career.
Here comes another thick dad. It's Kelvin.
Here comes a good dad.
Oh, he's a thin dad.
Remember that these blue
Yeah,
thieves
it's the
have
opposite of the
stolen
thick dad.
eggs outside the Magic Crafter's world as well. Don't worry, I'll take care of them.
Yeah, this is the game saying like, hey, remember those eggs? Maybe you should be collecting those.
It's okay. I have been, Dad.
Because as much as like
Oh, no.
Jake Roberts' promo has become like a wrestling meme, and was in the intro to Botchamania forever. Like knowing what Jake was going through at that time and how he is clearly off his tits in this is just depressing.
Yeah.
I don't think I can actually get there from here, can I?
You can get there from here. It's just a very difficult glide that you have to be kind of precise about. Those pillars are an absolute bitch.
Like the only it is.
I do have a
I'll just go
advanced
back up
technique. I have an advanced technique if you want to try. Which is you basically charge before jumping.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and then charge, jump, and then at the apex glide. There we go.
Is
That gives you a.
Oh, that's big enough for that. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, you really have to jump off those pillars.
the only thing that makes that Jake Roberts bit even possible to still watch is the fact that he's in a much better place.
Yay. Didn't he get helped by DD? He's the guy who got helped by DD.
Yes, like
Yes.
Oh
he
yeah,
got
the good
turned
story.
around, like entirely because of DDP, one of the best people ever
Yeah.
to come out of wrestling. I will not stop singing the praises of DDP.
It's me. DDP. He just seems like the kindest man.
Rein it in, G.
No, but any metric you want to assess of like best person, he's the best person in wrestling.
Oh. No.
It might be easier to flame the fireworks and then jump to the next pillar instead of jumping back.
I have to go to the next pillar.
Yeah, because there's more pillars with more explosive
Fireworks with a very
fireworks
small.
chests.
Yeah. This sucks.
I've recommended this before, but if you have the slightest interest in wrestling, you will want to watch the resurrection of Jake the Snake. It's a fantastic documentary about
Jake the Snake
recovery with DDP.
Yeah. Got off drugs, he got his life together.
Like he got
healthy again.
He got what he wanted most is he back on WWF. He made some Raw appearances. He got inducted in the Hall of Fame, which absolutely would not have happened if not for DDP.
Yeah, that's nice.
I love DDP.
He's a very good yoga routine.
Sorry.
Listen, that yoga routine is the only reason that.
No, like that's his thing. That like he has like a fitness program that has a standard story of like people turning their lives around, and that's part of Jake getting back in A shape, as much shape as like a guy who has done decades of drug abuse can get.
Which is surprisingly decent shape, considering.
But yeah, his whole thing is like high impact yoga.
Yeah, it's not relaxing. Yoga that'll make you sweat your ass off.
It dude yoga.
Oh, they were sleeping!
Yeah, they're sleepy boys. You killed the sleepy boys.
I killed the sleepy boys! Oh no! Oh. Well.
They're sleepy boys.
Oh. I headbutted. I charged some fireworks. It's fine.
Well, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, a bunch of people get a DDP because he's a type of wrestler who has every detail of every match planned out in it. And
Yeah.
he's got a lot of shit for that, even though, like, the most famous guy who also did that was Macho Man. And no one gives him shit for that.
And Macho Man had a lot of really great matches because of it.
Like, maybe plenty of matches.
Can I make that blood?
Oh, XPW.
John Ashcroft's Justice.
Okay, speaking of pornographer,
John Ashcroft.
Sean.
Notably, Gangrel, yes, for Vampire, did some porn directing.
Christ. Oh my god. Of course.
Yeah, wrestling.
Fucking wrestling. The worst.
The XWF.
Oh, there's some whiz-wads over there.
Yeah, some whizzy whizzers.
Yep.
How can you get to
XWF
whiz-waz?
was, of course, Jimmy Hart and the Nasty Boys.
A dicky
And-
whizzy.
Like, Jerry Saggs is an absolute scumbag.
I don't know you, but I whiz you.
Ugh. I prefer not to get whizzed, let's be honest.
Yeah,
Rein it in
XPW's
G,
bad.
period.
There's a combination of, if I'm remembering my shitty defunct 2000s wrestling promotions correctly, it was that particular combination of like real bloody hardcore matches and real porny.
Ew. It's real horny porny.
So one of the most so made out of this, one of the more infamous incidents is when the news broke that Macho Man died. Like he and a bunch of other wrestlers were like doing an autograph event. So he went around like telling the other wrestlers by like acting out, like having a jeez.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Eyeball.
It's fucking gross. Someone died, and you can't even wait until he's cold before you are mocking him.
Like, yeah, he's going around, like, faking a heart attack, doing a macho. Like,
Whoa.
Chester. Like, oh my god, fuck you, Jerry Saggs.
My heart ain't the cream of the crop.
Like
The exit is in your heart.
That's not.
So
That's not
on a
correct.
later note, back
And
to
also in that direction you're going.
Oh shit!
back to
Oh.
XPW, I think that was like promotions where it advertised. Like, yeah, we have hot women doing strip match, but we're extreme, so you'll actually see their tits.
Oh hell
But they're
yeah!
extreme, so they'll also be bleeding, maybe.
They'll be bleeding from their tits.
Well, now this is for
That's where blood
2000s
comes
when
from.
this was for
Blood is
2000s
stored
when
in the
there
tits.
was not, when there really was not a scene in America.
Oh, okay. It's a place where we sing. For jerking out loud.
And like even
Stuff with tits out.
and like even later on, like when they got Trish and Lita and Fairfax to them, they could actually wrestle. Like it was still kind of like a two-person women's division in the WWF.
If you're wondering what that thing is that was crap that it set because that was originally a pit that had a monster in it, and then the druid raised the floor of the pit, and then the monster came out.
Oh, well, it wasn't there for a second.
Oh, it wasn't?
Yeah,
that's
and
weird.
then it like magically went up. Like, but there's no.
Yeah,
That's spooky.
WWF has been terrible with women's wrestling until Stephanie invented women in what was that 2016, 2000.
I think after finishing that level, it's a good time to call it. Because it's really late for you
Remember,
two.
Stephanie McMahon invented.
Which is impressive because she couldn't wrestle worth a shit.
Well, no, she didn't have to.
I mean,
she
did emphatically have time.
I mean, she was Vince's non-fuck-up child who married a wrestler.
Yep.
Rein it
This
in. G.
incredible power couple who, like, honestly, sound like really good parents from what I hear. Like, Stephanie McMahon is, like about as evil as her dad is, but they sound like parents. Like, apparently they schedule times where, like, each parent will, like, take a child, like, just out on an outing, and the kid, like, decides, like, alright, you have dad for the evening, what do you want to do? And they, like, each kid gets, like, equal time with their parents, because, like, busy, they want to make sure that they have, like, scheduled that family time. So it's really very wholesome.
As much as I hate, you know, Hunter Hearst Helmsley in the ring, by all Paul Levesque is about as good a guy as you're going to get in a prominent position, but don't let him have booking control when he needs wrestling. He's a good fairy, everyone.
Just give himself the title belt, like certain writers.
Just, you know, put himself on WrestleMania match is because he, right after fucking Undertaker trying to steal his thunder. You know what's fine, because also at one time, in doing an elaborate WrestleMania entrance, he also gave himself second degree dry.
Why? How?
Okay, gang. We did a lot. We rescued a lot of dads.
Yeah.
There was not
At least
a level called Night Flight. I did not have to do it, and everything's gonna finish just fine, despite the fact that I didn't do it.
There's definitely not another one coming up next time.
Fuck! It's not as bad, though. You said that this one was the worst.
The 5 levels will continue.
Oh no, this one is the second hardest.
Wait,
game.
you did... That's not what you originally said!
Like, if I remember correctly, it goes like easiest, second hardest, third hardest.
So
I might be like mixing up the order of like what the speedways happen in, just because they have nothing to do with like the theme of the worlds that they're in. They're just kind of arbitrary. Like, why is Night Flight in Peacekeepers? I don't know.
Ice Cavern.
why is anything in anything?
You remember Thor?
I remember Thor. Thor's a good boy.
Do you remember Argus?
Oh, is this one? No, it's not. This one isn't Canyon.
I mean, who's better than? Who's better than Kane?
Yeah, these are all the-
I don't think so, Maid. Like,
No,
I
you cannot.
wish.
You cannot lose. If you unlock concept art, it can produce some dadgins.
Ooh. Wait,
That
but that
requires getting all the
involves...
skill points.
Oh, no!
That involves getting all the skill points. Which,
Oh, a perfect Dr. Shemp.
yeah, perfect, Dr. Simp.
All bulls stuck. Burn
Yep.
the hidden pink tulip. Burn the hidden painting. Ride a druid platform for 10 seconds.
That one's not difficult at all.
You
I
know,
don't know why it's a skill point.
well, I bet it was banking on before on the fact that they didn't tell you how to do it.
No, these skill points weren't in the first game.
Oh, I thought you... Oh.
These are exclusive to the Reignited Trilogy. The skill points were only the second and third games, originally.
Oh, hey! None of these are... Give a shit about the flight levels.
Yeah, those might unlock later. Because I distinctly remember there being... Oh, wait, no, I might be thinking of the achievement. Maybe getting a certain time was an achievement.
Oh, you chased a Chivo?
Yeah, I did achievements. Might as
Well,
well have. I
gang,
was playing the game and I'm good at it.
we did something. I'm...
We accomplished.
Hi, Malik. Yeah. That happens.
Beat the impossible.
Tunnel, who
It's
are
a
you
terrible
accusing of
fate,
being a,
hadn't she?
a liar?
The dads.
The dads would never lie to us.
Yeah, but Tuttle dislikes the dads. Tuttle's trying to drive a wedge between the dads. Shell. Are you just gonna let Turtle do that?
Tuttle, how could you?
Oh, trust a dad.
Always trust a dad.
Oh, no.
Hi, IMTD. Bye, MTD.
Oh, yeah! You liar!
I didn't lie.
You did! You said that it was a... You said that was the way you get the skill points.
It is a skill point. It's just a different variety of skill point. Kind of skill is.
Also, I genuinely can't remember at which point in the conversation, it's before the Dadgans menu, so I was looking in the guidebook. Oh, yeah, okay. I remember now. Well, thanks everybody for sticking it out. Sorry that I was so bad at that one level that I didn't do. Nobody remembers that.
No. It's been scrubbed from all memory.
Yeah, I certainly don't keep the recordings of these. Well,
No.
good night, everybody. Next week, probably not. I think I have a recording. Week after.